Single Action Army really was just incredibly revolutionary. I mean, this was the most high-tech thing around in the 1870s. Before this, it was, you've seen the movies that, you know, packing the guns with gunpowder and putting a ball in this. This had cartridges. This was super accurate. This had interchangeable parts. This shot straight. It didn't break. I mean, it was just a high-quality gun. And this is an incredible set of grips. You have a Federal Eagle here. You have the Shield Lances. These were twice as much money as any other comparable gun to them. This is the dream gun of every Colt collector. If you have ever seen a Western, you've seen this gun. I want this thing, I want this thing, I want this thing. But I have to make sure everything checks out. So where did you get this thing?
I'm a bail bondsman, and somebody put it up for collateral, and they never paid off the bond, so they surrendered it. There's an appraisal on it. I took it in for $25,000. That's what they owe. That's what I'd like to get.
Okay. And they're saying an obvious factory reversal of the numbers. It's often the case with arms engraved and nickeled. So you want $25,000 for this?
Yeah.
Do you mind if I have someone take a look at this thing? I mean, I just have a lot of questions on the gun. It's really weird that you have 2 serial numbers on the gun, but if everything checks out, maybe we can make a deal.
Great.
Okay? Hang on 5 minutes. I'll get him down here, and we'll go from there. Okay. It's a pretty neat gun. My big fear with things like this is usually when it's too good to be true, it's too good to be true. What do you think?
I mean, at first look, it's gorgeous. What's really nice about this is a known pistol. This has been in 2 books, and one of them is the Colt Pilot. So, it's a single-action Army, 7.5-inch barrel, which was the standard cavalry length. The single-action Army changed everything. I mean, this is the gun that won the West, also known as the Peacemaker, the Colt 45. I mean, this started it all. The grips are the thing that makes everybody go, wow. You see this here, this high relief, these are horses. Colt didn't make that grip. There was a retailer, the largest retailer of firearms in the United States.
Are you having trouble trying to keep up with your professor? You've got to try Otter. Here's how it works.
Pistols, percussion pistols, part of the single action army. This grip is laser hasty.
Only thing I need to know is if you're wet enough. I'm talking slick back, kick back.
Colt collectors go, I want all matching serial numbers. But I think it's a pretty fair assessment. Laser hasty.
Yeah. Why you always in a mood? Fucking around, acting brand new. I ain't trying to tell you what to do, but trying to play it cool. Baby, I am playing by your rules. Everything look better with a view. Why you always in a mood? Fucking around, acting brand new. I ain't trying to tell you what to do, but trying to play it cool. Baby, I am playing by your rules. Everything look better with a view. I can never get attached. When I start to feel I unattached, somehow always end up feeling bad. Baby, I am not your dad. It's not all you want from me. I just want your company. Girl, it's obvious, elephant in the room, and we're part of it. Don't act so confused. And you love starting it. Now I'm in the mood. Now we arguing in my bedroom. We play games of love to avoid the depression. We've been here before, and I won't be a victim. Why you always in a mood? Fucking round, acting brand new. I ain't trying to tell you what to do, but try to play it cool. Baby, I am playing by your rules. Everything look better with a view. Why you always in a mood? Fucking round, acting brand new. I ain't trying to tell you what to do, but try to play it cool. Baby, I am playing by your rules. Everything look better with a view. So are you trying to fake your love on the regular? When your could be blowing up just like my cellular. I won't ever let a shorty go and set me up. Only thing I need to know is if you're wet enough. I'm talking slick back, kick back, gang slipping 40s. You keep playing out another day with your shorty. Mismatch, bitch, that was way before you know me. Got a lot of love, well you better save it for me. Play games of love to avoid
now. Wouldn't mind splash right.
A CRM shouldn't weigh your budget.
Best of threes and best of fives, but never on the big stage at LAN. It's always been one of them has fallen out early.
Everything look better with the view, yeah.
And 6 of their albums were #1. Now 4 signatures on an album, if this is real, I probably won't want to put it in the store. I want to bring it home. The big question is, how much do you want for this?
22,000. As far as Led Zeppelin collectors go, this is the holy grail.
Remember those walls are built? Well, baby, they're tumbling down. They didn't even put up a fight. They didn't even make a sound. I found a way to let you in, but never really had a doubt. Standing in the light of your halo, I got my angel now. It's like I've been awakened. Every rule I had you breaking. It's the risk that I'm taking. I ain't never gonna shut you out. Everywhere I'm looking now, I'm surrounded by your embrace. Baby, I can see your halo. I know you must save in grace. You're everything I need in my heart. It's written all over your face. Baby, I can feel your halo. Brand you won't fade. Feel your halo. Halo. See your halo. Halo. Feel your halo. Halo. See your halo. Halo. Hit me like a ray of sun, burning through my darkest night. You're the only one that I want. Think I'm addicted to your light. I swore I'd never fall again, but this don't even feel like falling. Gravity can't forget to pull me back to the ground again. It's like I've been awakened. Every rule I had you breaking. It's the risk that I'm taking. I ain't never
Best of threes and best of fives, but never on the big stage at LAN. It's always been one of them has fallen out early, and we keep feeling like this was just never going to happen, but they're in amazing form. It's a best of 7 on a giant map pool. It's going to be such a good night. Up here in the top right side, the Terran player representing Vitality Esports. Everybody put your hands together for Maru!
I have met a lot of fans of this man over the course of this weekend, so I think it's time to raise your voices and make some noise for Basilisk Cyril!
One of the most fearsome performances I think I've ever seen from Cyril was that 3-0 over Clem. That was absolutely ridiculous earlier today. He just did not let Clem play StarCraft. And doing that in Zerg vs. Terran is insane. But of course, Maru is a very different beast, and I think unlike Clem, who does thrive on that momentum and that tempo, Maru's a player who can wear many hats. He can pull into his tortoise shell like no other and just say, hey, no, I don't need to attack you to feel successful. I am one of the best late game turtlers in the game.
Yeah, you know, Cyril was absolutely ruthless earlier. If there's anyone that can stop something like that, Maru would probably be that guy. He has been making this his playstyle for years at this point, right? But at the same time, he can step it up. He can play quick, and then he can delve into all of those mech builds, which Reynor was talking about on the desk. And that just adds a whole new layer to this, because then for Cyril, it's not just obvious how each game is getting set up as well. It complicates Zergs from the complicated things from the Zerg side of the map from the very beginning.
That's Maru's specialty. Sometimes, you know, when it doesn't work, a lot of people go, oh, you're so good at late game. Why are you doing these weird, janky, silly openings? And it's like, hey, If you're predictable in StarCraft, that makes it much easier for your opponents. Maru has never been predictable. That being said, he's starting out with a rather straight-up opening, a 1-Rax expand on the low ground. Reaper's coming out. Serral, of course, went for the very safe 15 hatch 15 pool. He's going for the quick 4 queens. And we're going to see a rather kind of feeling out opening from what we can see so far. No 2 or 3 racks Reaper, nothing too wild. And that's what I love to see. I mean, for Maru, it's his map pick. He chose this for a reason. It's covered in what? Choke points, bridges, cliffs. It's amazing terrain for the Terran units with their long range and high damage to take advantage of.
Yeah, absolutely. And if it does end up super late, one of the hard maps to maybe steal a base on is a Zerg as well. So if you get into that split map scenario, the Zerg can actually run out of resources, even though the map's fairly sizable.
Those low ground, like gold, semi-gold bases, you're like, oh cool, there's a base here. No. It gets blasted. It does not survive for more than a few seconds mining pretty much ever. But a nice start here for both sides. Very clean. No creep tumors early, just going for the double inject with Serral. He wants to saturate the expansion as quickly as possible. Interestingly though, no ling speed for Serral, which does indicate that he wants to go for a very safe roach opening. Interestingly, he didn't use that at all earlier today. We didn't see any roaches. It was all Ling Bane stuff from Serral against Clem. But against Maru, maybe being afraid of Maru's variety in his opening, we may see that.
And talk about variety in opening, here comes the lair from Serral. He's toyed with a couple fancy things every now and again in ZVT, but it is never a guarantee. Drops the Roach Roaring along with this, and Serral is taking us on a little bit of a journey.
Oh my, I love this build order. It's the Roach Roaring Triple Gas. We've seen him use this, but there was one time against Clem, in fact, he actually did go Spire. And he made it look like he was going for the 2-base Roach, and it was actually a quick Spire. Great success back on Ancient Cistern. I want to say Sweden in that tournament, but definitely a very good tech here. Cloak Banshee on the way from Maru. Against the fast Overseers, not the most effective play, but it will be very useful for defending Roaches. What it won't be useful for defending is the German Taxi that can come with it. Serral's beaten Maru with this build before on Neo-Humanity, I believe, way back when. It was a big 2-base Roach push, Queen's getting dropped out of Overlords, but so far we don't see Roach speed, so I'm not sure if that's actually him committing to this or if he's just going to scout.
Yeah, we'll see in a few moments that Overlord speed halfway through, the Reaper and the Hellions poking, trying to find anything, but Serral won't give anything for free, of course. The Banshees, obviously, if they do come into defending, that's why you need the Queens, as Serral is still just building those Roaches. There's the Dropper Lord as well, so we are going to send this with the first few Roaches just wandering across the map. It's really going to come down to, can we protect these Banshees? Can the SCVs help out enough?
Did you forget Roach speed? It feels like this is very awkward. I think he forgot Roach speed. Maybe he thinks he started it. Oh my, that is very awkward. That's usually with this rush you want to have it, but I mean, it's so many Roaches so early. Maybe that's part of the plan. Just get a few more Roaches out. The Queens, of course, with an Overseer will deal with the Banshees. All you've got is Hellions, which suck against Roaches. Banshees suck against Queens. Maru needs bunkers. He needs tanks. He needs Marines. He needs better fighting units, and he needs them fast.
He needs them right now. He needs to start them up immediately if he's going to have bunkers in time for this fight. The Banshee tried to find a few shots of damage, but it got turned away as the Dropper Lord showed up. There's that bunker starting pick. He really didn't respect this until maybe a little bit too late. Let's see what Serral can do. As the Queens drop down, they start to put damage on those Banshees. CC just about finishes, as Serral will have to work his way through this wall off.
Oh, great micro on the Banshees. Gets rid of one of the Roaches. Gets rid of another Ravager that was morphing there as well. Serral is going to drop a Creep Tumor. He says, who needs Roach speed? I've got Creep Tumors, and I'm going to spend all that gas on Ravagers. Why would I need Roach speed if I'm just making Ravagers? What's also cool is Serral's not all in. The beauty of this push is so hard to deal with, but he's already droning behind it.
Yeah, he's going to own this position for a while, knocking down these depots, can bow the bunkers down. We're going to see the SCVs pulling in, but that first bunker will in fact fall, so Serral gets a bit of momentum coming through. Jumping on the second bunker, Banshee's trying to hold on against those Queens. They cloak up, but there is an Overseer here, very low though, was being targeted down with the second bunker fall. We still have a lot of Roach Ravager, and Maru is trying to hold this off, but the Roaches are looking good. There's a tank on the ramp to hold this off. The last Queen goes down, and that may be it for Serral, but boy, did he find some damage in the end.
Yeah, I do like that Maru focused the Overseer. Serral pulled it back, but then he let it drift there, and it did get focused down in the tail end. Banshee beats the Queens, and that keeps Maru alive. But as you pointed to, Wardy, it's alive. Is it good though? 71 drones for Serral, only 39 SCVs for Maru. You've got Creep Tumors spreading outside your base. This is an awkward position to find yourself.
There's that Roach speed coming up now as we look to the future Link speed as well. The Evo Chamber's just finished, so it's time to get those upgrades on the road also. And I think Serral's just done enough. This Banshee gonna take a couple more shots, is going to go down as well. So Maru loses one of the opportunities he might have had to get a little more done. The good thing for Maru is he's got Stim, he's got a few Marines, so maybe there's some opportunities there. Maybe there is potential to come across. But with Cyril sitting at 70 drones, it feels like all he has to do from here is build up an army and maybe test the waters once more.
Indeed, he's got massive control. It's like, yeah, your creep spread's a bit delayed. The supply advantage does not lie. Your upgrades aren't too far behind, and oh, Maru has to be so efficient with what he's got here, but losing the Banshee, losing the Hellions, he's lost his map control, and I think seeing how many drones were on that third, he's got to feel his heart sink a little bit. He's going to have to dig very deep to make this game competitive. I feel like with his push, it is a bit of a conundrum, because you think, oh, Cyril probably won't commit, but Cyril actually committed even harder and faster than he did. I mentioned an old Neo-Humanity build he did when Maru had like low ground 2 racks. That hit with Roach Speed, it hit a good 30, 45 seconds later. It doesn't sound like a lot. It is. When you've only got Hellions and a couple Banshees, it's just not what you want there. And if he, you know, Maru, of course, is caught off guard in game 1. Just shows Cyril's planning is fantastic. Maru, though, what we're looking for here is poise under pressure. How does he try to recover?
Absolutely, he's going to take those Marines out of the map, try and take some control for himself, knock some of that creep down and just take away some of the safety net that Cyril would typically sit on. Actually stands and fights these Roaches for a little while. Loses quite a few of those Marines. There's another drop lord setting up as we're going to take Queens across off of the map, apparently. As Maru will hop up into this main base, he just needs to find ways to hold Cyril back. But even if he does, Cyril's on his way to Hive. The Bane Nest is coming through. The transitions are there to play a very successful game from here on out. And that's what that drop is for. We're spreading creep even further forward. Talk about accelerating some creep spread. Fortunately, Maru gets there and he's going to deny that plan.
That's such a good plan, though. I mean, it's such a great way of spreading that creep so fast. The one thing that I'm finding a little bit, kind of tempers my excitement for Maru, or kind of I'm worried for him, I guess I should say, is the simpler way to put it, is he was committing with those Marine versus Roach fights, and they weren't good fights. He's got to be really quick at identifying good versus bad fights when you're this far behind, and just get out of there when it's bad, commit when it's good. He's got to make those decisions as fast as possible, because any rough trades when you're down 50 supply are going to open up kill opportunities for Cyril.
No, absolutely they are, and Cyril just moves over here. The Roach is going to deflect this drop as well. Maru is trying to just find stuff. He's got on the map. He's got so many units out here. It's just not hitting just yet, and as Bane Speed comes online, Adrenal Glands, the Vipers, these are all challenges that Maru has to overcome while being a big step behind.
It's interesting when you look at this game and this series in the context of there's been a series of, I guess, changes over the last year or two. A lot of people would say Zerg should have got a bit weaker against Terran in this matchup, and yet Cyril keeps defying the odds and getting stronger and stronger and proving that he is, as always, an outlier. He is a player who defines his own balance and creates problems for the Terran in ways that they're not always used to. I really think his planning and the little details like this that he's added in over the last year, I mean, we've seen him use a ton of tunneling claws, right, with Roaches, weird queen drop harassment, amazing strange Roach pushes, and sometimes they're all in, sometimes they're only semi-committed. The range he's added as a player, I feel like Cyril has entered an arc where he has got the variety of a rogue, you know, a player that's truly devious to play against.
He's like a rogue, but within a more kind of controlled style, right?
Yes.
There's so much more theory behind it in a way, and in a way that's very beautiful on its own. These Roaches maybe take a step too far through, but there's a massive attack in the bottom right pig that's coming in towards this base, and there's not a lot here. Couple tanks are set up, the Lings are going to lead into this. We're going to abduct the first siege tank through, Blinding Cloud on the next ones, and this means that Cyril can go chasing up this ramp of these Banes, but they don't get very far. Let's at least finish off those tanks. We do. Knocking down a few SCVs. I mean, this is okay for Cyril, right? Because little bits of damage like this are going to add up, and Cyril can afford to reinforce and go again where Maru cannot.
And this is a great trade. Getting a bunch of SCVs for these Roaches are wasting your supply. You've got 82 drones. You want that army in Lings and Ultras. Maybe you've already got Vipers. You could add Infestors, maybe Broodlords potentially later, or Corruptors. Usually Corruptors if there's a lot of Liberators, Broodlords if there's a heavy tank composition. So Cyril's opening those options. Obviously the Burrow as well will help with the Infestor ambushes. It feels like Cyril's getting all the tools. The creep has expanded across pretty much every lane on the map. Maru clinging to 4 bases, and that's really all he can do is cling. Maybe put some buildings blocking some of the ramps, really turtle harder than you've ever turtled before.
This creep thread's going to be disgusting with those Queens accelerating in the out-of-location positions. This left base may be in some trouble, but I think Cyril, if he can get that bottom right base up on the blue and gold base for a while before Maru has more map control, is an amazing base to mine off of for a while. We do get that hatchery replaced. The Ultras are coming through. The greatest spy is on the way. Talk about having every tool in your arsenal set up and ready to go.
Much like the series against Clem earlier today. And really, honestly, Cyril's entire tournament run so far, His goal has been to not really let his opponent play the game. In no series have I seen Cyril go in there just feeling things out. He's clearly got plans to put his opponents on the back foot from the start. And this is a terrible feeling, Ismar, because that creep's about to knock on your doorstep. You've got this giant Zerg army waiting out there, and yeah, you're up to ghosts. But you're behind on some of the upgrades. You're just getting to 8 racks now, and that is a huge army of Ultra Link Bane rolling in on the left side. Oh my, the units are out of position. Great SCV evacuation, but that planetary will get busted.
Doesn't even need to use any Banelings forward, so that's going to knock Maru back down to 3 bases. That's such a frustration. Cyril decides he's going to go forwards here. A couple of Widow Mines will go off, getting quite a lot of the Banes. Cyril says, I don't care, still going to charge on through. A little reckless, losing quite a few of those Ultralisks. The saving grace is that he's still got money to replace that. Loses a Viper as well, though it's getting more painful the more this comes through. But here comes round 2 on the right side as Lings run in, and there's nothing nearby.
As you pointed out, probably the first moment of sloppiness from Cyril we've seen today. Did lose a few Vipers, overcommitted into the Ghosts a bit. He's got the money to replace it. It's not a big loss. Maru's like, please do that 5 more times.
Yeah.
I've got to get the money back. Maru, of course, struggling to max out. We can see that units lost tab in the top left. 3,000 resource difference. Maru, with the economic deficit he's at, he's going to want to keep expanding that. If he holds it at this ratio, it's fine, so long as he doesn't lose any more command centers. That's a long shot, though. You know what happens when there's mass Banelings rolling in. Planetaries are hard to hang on to.
It's so difficult, and it's only going to get tougher as you try and spread out further towards the 5th base. This map can be quite drawn out in terms of where you take your bases, and especially if the Zerg already has so much control, and Cyril's already abusing that. As he hits at the top, he's almost always hitting on the right side. There's always something else going on in the other location. So hard for Maru to be everywhere, and it's hard to imagine that Cyril is not at least going to successfully take down some economy with each and every one of these attempts to surge into the Terran bases.
And as good as this map is for Terran with all the choke points, lovely Widow Line splash there. Sling Bane attacks rolling in. Doesn't want to overcommit, though. Maru's doing a great job of keeping his forces in reserve, and he's always quick to pull SCVs when needed. So Cyril, if he wants to force his way in, he has to go deeper than he's willing to. He's maybe just going to have to wait until Maru moves out to a 5th, because 4 base is very easy for Terran to defend. 5th base gets out pretty far. The 6th base is even more exposed. I would argue, you know, normally it's not an issue because Terran's got the bridges, they've got center control, they've got these ledges, creeps everywhere, there's Banelings waiting to ambush you. It's going to be very hard for Maru to get that center control that Terran love on this map.
Cyril's even going to try and take this 3 o'clock base, and even just having that's a bit of a statement, right? You're right next to a Terran base. That's one you don't typically expect to lose to the Zerg, especially when he mines the mirror base on the other side. These are problems which a Terran usually experiences at like 25 or 30 minutes, not 15. And that is the problem Maru is still yet to overcome in this one. For the couple decent fights he's had, it's still an uphill battle for all of those reasons. Here we go, a couple Corruptors leading in. We've got the Ghost trying to sit in the back as the Banelings are just going to swarm on forwards. There's so much Cyril, and he's going to take down everything possible.
Command Center gets blown up, Banelings take it out, Ghosts and Marines as much as they can. Desperate cloaks and spreads. Bile's going down. Love to see the Corruptors try to take out those Command Centers. Looks like one of them does survive. The Orbital survives as well. One building Command Center went down, but I gotta say, Maru's doing an impressive job of hanging on. The numbers still don't look great for him, but of course we can imagine that if this game was not already so tilted in Cyril's favor, that Maru would be getting himself well established. So it is bad to lose your map at the start of the series. It is bad to feel that you're on the back foot. The problem you look for, though, when you're watching a player like this is how well do they handle that pressure. Maru is not making large mistakes. Maybe he could be 2% better at defending these attacks, but there's not a lot of room for improvement. You know, you can't be a miracle worker. You have to rely on playing perfectly from behind, but also your opponent needs to make some mistakes, and Cyril hasn't given him many of those yet.
Each of these Rams coming with a built-in infester at the moment as they start to lurk on forward. Cyril's been one of the best at hitting those fungal growths from nowhere, as we are going to come forward here. Just force this base to lift off once again, and here are the Ghosts. The infester just to the upper right pops up, is going to try and get it, doesn't get the fungal off though, as the Lings will just try and swarm forward anywhere. A few Banelings getting toward the siege tanks will take down some bio, but the Ghosts at the very least do stay alive. Cyril is going to be pushed back there. A fungal could have changed everything.
Oh, Corruptors sniping another Command Center. Very well done there by Cyril. You gotta be careful, of course, because the Ghost snipes are so good versus the Corruptors, but he's always pulling them back in time. And I love what Rainer mentioned on the desk about, hey, look, Maru's the best late game player. Even Cyril, if you let him get fully established, you know, you're gonna have a bad time, so just don't let him get there, which is exactly what he's doing. Rainer pointed out, hey, part of it was mine out his side of the map if you can. In this game, Cyril hasn't really been able to mine the super far forward bases, but he's got both of these hybrid gold-blue bases getting mined out at the moment, and Maru feels pressure to move out and counterattack it, but that just opens him up to this. Lings and Corruptors get another base, a massive SCV's going down. Maru cannot afford these losses.
He cannot, and he's starting to push on the bottom right-hand side. Cyril can give up this base and a couple others if he wants to. He has so much on the upper left, and he's getting so many SCVs with his own counter-attack. Maru is on the verge of being completely all in, and Cyril has all the money to just morph in bane lanes and get ready for that big roll forwards just to try and knock this army down one more time, because Maru on 27 SCVs and 3 command centers, he ain't getting anywhere, pig.
No, he's down in army supply. That's the one thing you look for when your economy is getting ravaged. Maybe you've got a big army supply advantage, you can push forward. Where are you going to push through? That is a sea of creep, and I don't think he's going to be parting those seas anytime soon. Cyril looking calm, collected, and in control. He is looking to never give Maru a moment's peace, and so far at the start of this series, Maru hasn't found it. He's going to try and push this left side to deny that other hybrid base. He's got so little economy behind this. And it's a tough one for Maru. Cyril coming in with the broadside. The Liberator's facing in the wrong direction. The Corruptor's getting on top. The Widow Mines are not getting any big hits. He spread his openings to the left so well.
Yeah, and these Balins are just going to keep on hunting. It's going to be good enough as Cyril gets the GG out of Maru on Maru's map pick to open up our grand finals. The Finnish Phenom, strong, calculated. He got himself a great build order to take an advantage, and then he said no pressure. Step back, take all my advantages, play it out smartly, and did everything he had to open up with this 1-0 lead.
That water bottle's got me a few times this event as well. I feel more connected to Cyril than ever. I've been unscrewing them because every time I use that squeezy top, I spray water on myself, just like Cyril just did. Honestly, this was all about the opening. Cyril had a beautiful opening. I was like, oh, he's forgotten roach speed. No, it was all part of the plan. He's like, no, I want to get as many Ravages as I can off these 3 gases, 3 Queens, an Overseer to deal with the 2 Banshees. Normally, those 2 Banshees are the big Terran tool that changed the math. It's like, hey, these 2 Banshees could beat unlimited Roaches and Zerglings. You're like, no, sorry, got Overlord speed. I'm going to drop these Queens. Guess what? You're going to defend with Hellions and Marines and SCVs, so that doesn't feel good at all. I love the way Cyril transitions out of it, because so many of those attacks feel like it's just mass Roachling all in, but he's like, no, I don't have Link speed. It's just about 10 Roaches, make a bunch of them into Ravages, and I'm droning behind it. It's so hard to balance your defense against that. You need like safety bunkers or an early tank, things which a Terran player does not want to have to invest into.
No, absolutely, right? The moment the Terran has all of that set up, and then they're like, how much more do you want to build into? You need to keep some SCVs up as well, because you know the Zerg could be droning behind it. And that's the difficult part. If it takes you too long to clean it up and push it back as well, the Zerg has just droned up 70 workers, the roach speed starts, and all of a sudden, you have no map control, no way to get anywhere. And Cyril just took complete control of that map number 1, and now his map pick in this best of 7. We head into Raduset Station to start up game number 2. This is already going to feel pretty bad for Maru. You lose your map pick, then you've got to play Raduset, which is a map I don't even know if we've seen it in this tournament before now. As we kick off in the bottom left-hand corner, the Red Terran player who's looking to bring this one back from Team Vitality, it is Maru.
And in the top left side of the map, feeling very comfortable on this map. It is a wide open expanse that is going to play to his favor. Representing Basilisk up 1 game after a brilliant map. In the top right side of the map, it is Cyril. I don't think we have seen this map this tournament. I agree there, Wardy. It's a nasty one. I remember there was at the very start of the season, Clem was vetoing Equilibrium. He was afraid of that gold base, and within a week of playing this map, he said, "You know what? I'm gonna start playing Equilibrium. I like the gold base better than playing this map," because I saw some games where Clem was getting way ahead on this map, and he just could not finish the Zerg because the space is so massive between you.
You know, we did see it one time. It was Spirit versus Solar. And Spirit, just to emphasize what the map is like, he went 4 CCs, pig. 4 CC is not an opening you do. Well, it was for Spirit on this map. Very intrigued as to what Maru opens with. You already see the greed coming in with the command center first. Can only imagine that's going to be part of the plan in the future here as well. And this map feels so difficult to play Bio on, because they will also just play Ling Bait Meteor against you and control it so well. Maybe this is where Maru already delves into a little bit of mech.
Yeah, it's definitely a possibility in a way you can kind of make yourself a bit more comfortable, or at least make it uncomfortable for both sides. Serral, I think almost certainly, has more practice on this map than Maru. And that's because actually that morning before Spirit played Solar, he was practicing with Serral repeatedly on this map. I remember because our schedule was getting ruined that day, and I was like, wow, what is this? Who picks Raduset? And Serral said, oh, he's practiced with me all morning. It's really, really good for Zerg, though. It's really good for Zerg. I think he's crazy for picking this map. So Serral feels extremely confident here. The other problem that you run into in late game is the bases are not in the middle. Normally, you get lots of bases kind of together. In this, it's like, okay, you can maybe expand to the top left corner as Terran, but you're never going to also take the bases in the bottom right. So you have to choose one area of the map. And even if you move to the top left corner as Maru, your main is wide open. If they break the rocks down and mine open the mineral wall, they're going to flood into this back base as well. So it's awkward in the late game being at a mobility disadvantage as a Terran.
Ability disadvantage, and you just don't progress anywhere. Usually Terran's expansions come with progression, holding positions. That's what the Terran race is so much about. And yet here on Raduset, it just doesn't work like that. And you see already Serral's opening, Overlord speed. He just wants to make sure nothing crazy is going on. He's so comfortable taking a loss early on this map just to make sure he will be fine going into a mid game. That's the sort of lead he feels like he can kind of give up already because he knows this map is so good for him.
Yeah, especially if you're either skipping or delaying your link speed a lot and you just say, well, I can do a build. Normally I spend 100 minerals and 100 gas on link speed. Instead I use it on Overlord speed. Unless there's some Hellions diving in or something like that, it doesn't really change the way my build maps out. So it's a nice way of subbing in a build you've got a ton of experience with for a slight variation there. Now seeing the factory, does see the Hellions coming. This is of course Serral's first person view. You can see the face of eternal focus and never satisfied with how he's playing down in that bottom right side. Sees the double engineering bay, I believe that was. And the Hellions getting blocked by the Queens a little, but with no link speed, it is tough. You don't want to let those Hellions in, they are fast.
Yeah, the drone's getting for a pretty good surround though. One Hellion drops, it's going to remove the danger on this a little bit. The last Hellion does not have much HP left on it. That drone on the low ground, maybe in a little bit of trouble, but nope, the Queens get there, we clean up. The Cyclone's now spotted as well, so Serral gets some scouting information with that Overlord flying on through, knows what that next set of units are, just needs to get out of a little supply block he's found himself in.
You know, I didn't catch it when he clicked on those buildings. I think they're engineering bays. They could be armories, but I'm pretty sure they're engineering bays there. Be pretty wild to be going double armory mech this early. Double Evo Chamber in response tells us indeed. It definitely is a bio game. So Ling Bane versus Marines. You've got small, hard-hitting units. They do low damage, but very frequently. Armor and attack upgrades scale incredibly well. And that's why Maru, with this early upgrade lead, is going to have a bit of an edge on the upgrades.
He really played as gritty as he could, right? It's very rare nowadays you go double engineering bay before you get the extra barracks down. This was a thing way back when.
Yeah.
And it just got killed over and over again. So nowadays you get barracks 2 and 3 engineering bays kind of at the same time. To take the engineering bays early, Maru is set up to be as powerful as possible, as early as possible. I can only imagine he's got something fairly aggressive around the 9-10 minute marker planned. With this kind of greed being taken, drops the starport down now as well, so gets ready for medevacs. And we continue to set on up through those early moments, waiting to see what Maru's plan will be.
Haven't seen any big, I mean, we just haven't seen many games on this map, but I haven't seen any 8-Raxes or anything. Notice Serral mined out a single mineral on his back base so that his creep can actually spread across the rocks. I did not know you could do that, but the things you learn, and that way he can get the creep going out the left side of the map as well, which will massively speed that up. Lair is on the way. Lynx are going to get rid of one Cyclone. Very well done on the surround.
Yeah, catches on that corner. A little bit unfortunate. As Maru has really been just losing those early game units. Obviously, the first Hellions dove in very purposely, but now losing the Cyclones too. Any kind of early control units he has on the map are very much so dealt with. One Cyclone ain't going to be doing much.
That Cyclone going to try and wedge itself behind the mineral line. Make itself as annoying as possible. Not bad, but Serral cleans it up. And we've got Ling Bane against Bio. Maru. You could definitely do a frontal push. You can go for the multi-prong style, take advantage of the fact that the Zerg spread out. The problem is, I'm pretty sure Serral's going to go Mutalisks here. That's what almost every Zerg does on this map. There's so much space to work with. And once those Mutalisks are out, drops are very dangerous. They start to run into a lot of issues. Oh, 4th Command Center, okay. Nah, Maru's going to play macro. He's just going to straight up man mode this and say, let's grapple in the late game, Serral. I love it. Maru just completely unafraid.
Completely unafraid. A map that everyone shies away from. He says, you know what, bring it. I'm going to play as macro as I can. It's down to you to stop me, kind of, if you want to get there, or to accept my duel in the late game. and I don't see why any reason why Serral wouldn't accept the duel. He did set up a drop of loads, so maybe a little bit of baneling harass could come through over those next few moments. We already have a load up over on the south side, so that's the sort of thing you got to be ready for. Well, missile turrets are definitely going to help knock that overload down, pressure it to drop those banes a bit early, give you a better chance of running SCVs away. Now Maru's own drop going to show up in the back of this in-base fit.
Lings are there very quickly. Queen going to get a few hits on the Medivacs, and the Spores coming down will stop that. The Overlord drop took a few hits from the turret, is rotating around, it's going to find another missile turret. Zero's going to bounce and says, okay, let's go for the natural then. With this, yeah, another missile turret.
Yeah, they are everywhere. Maybe not quite from this angle. Maybe this way you find a little bit of something. As this drop of load does finally find a way in. Maru has to be paying attention and hopefully doesn't just rely on the turrets. SCVs pull. Now he'll go elsewhere, unloading the banelings already. And yeah, these SCVs just have to run. There's nothing down here to fight them off.
Oh, very nice. Maru does react there. Baneling speed kicking in just a few seconds late, and the SCVs will be able to evacuate. Wait, Maru! Where are your units, mate? Oh my gosh!
My goodness, 6 workers going down. It took a little while, but Serral finally got there and he chased the SCVs from one base to the other and back again. Bit of lost mining time on that one as the attempted 5th of Serral will come online. Maru drops it, but guess what? Serral already here, ready to fight it. One Widowmine shot that he does okay.
Not too bad, he's got the drop in the natural as well. Maru's up on 4 bases. He has established his 2-2's about to kick in, which means he's going to get an upgrade advantage, and this is where he's going to start piling on. Remember I said I was sure there was going to be Mutalisks? There's no Mutalisks, Wardy. It is just Ling Bane, which means these drops have a chance to bounce around. Maru is going to test the Finnish players' multitasking, see if he can defend all these angles at once. This map has so much dead space. These bases are all kind of awkwardly placed when it comes to defending drops, but Maru hasn't found any big damage just yet. 7 drones is not bad, don't get me wrong, but he's far from enacting the sort of chaos that he would like to sow in Serral's Mineral Ions.
Oh, absolutely. He wants Serral to be threatening and running around here and there and everywhere. He wants Serral to have to be focusing on rebuilding, then caught out of position elsewhere. This isn't happening. These drops have become controlled very quickly. And Serral is obviously hitting a lot of tech himself because he didn't go via the Mutalisk. He's now hitting Hive Tech with Vipers, the Adrenal Glands. Some Infestors are joining the fray, and that means Serral is looking to be very soon extremely well set up against this Maru army that's starting to come out on the map a little more so. He has another drop load coming through, although has to be careful there because the Watchtower will see it. And Maru's still trying to drop these last few units, but again, this has been handled pretty well from Serral start to finish.
The modern Maru economy is in place, Wardy. 94 SCVs. The old days, he'd sit on like 80, 85 and build a ton of commands, and these days, he says, we don't have time for that. I've got to keep pressure on the Zerg to stop them getting out of control. So he has more of a gradual, take a 4, take a 5, take a 6. He'll eventually, if he banks up the money, build tons of orbitals, but he's not focusing on it. You can see here, Widowmine drops there, Bio in the south. He's got a drop still in the back of the main base. He's trying to create as many problems as possible. Ling Bane does ambush some of the Marauders. The Marines start to step back. That Widowmine drop dancing around. The picture-in-picture, we saw the other drop going around, but a bit of missed pathing in the south, causing Maru to bleed out. A few more Marauders than he would have liked.
Yeah, those Ling's able to get a catch, punishing Maru for the mistake. It just doesn't feel like you can get anywhere. Now you've got Infestors lurking around already, and this game's about to get a whole lot more complicated here for Maru because one bad fungal growth from that army, and he's going to start taking heavier losses. Serral can start to instigate some fights as well. As you have Infestor to the top and Infestor to the south, and a Terran army stuck right there in the middle. That Zerg is not there with everything else just yet, so it's not worth justifying an attack through. A few units go down, but that'll be it as we once again have this drop of load that's just been going on at the same time. A few Lings unloading, but there are bio units there to deal with it.
Maru pulling back right now. He's at 99 SCVs. Serral is up 20 army supply. Serral is looking for the forward aggression, but a scan went down. I'm not sure if he lost any of the Infestors there as they were tracking that army. Widowmine drop. Oh! He's like 6 Widowmines that did almost nothing. Finally, it's the one Widowmine that pays it off, and this is why you've got to be persistent as a player playing this sort of game that Maru is now. He's trying to go ghost behind it. He's got mass command center building. He's realizing Serral's not going to get finished easily. I have to go to late game, and he's getting set up for it right now. Widowmine's out there. Viper's coming in, not really finding any big openings just yet.
No, not yet. We're going to split a couple of Lings forward against those Widowmines. Serral's going to throw a Parasitic Bomb down and just lead into this. I mean, a lot of Marauders here in the front. The Banes will crash into those. Not many Hydras left on the end of it. There's a Nidus going up in the main base at the same time, though. Maru has now realized pulling units across. What's going to pop out? Just a few Zerglings, it seems, as Serral is going to retreat away with everything else. So it's just going to be some harassy. A couple ghosts popping out to deal with it. That could have been scarier.
Yeah, it's only a little pinprick. It's a distraction, but there's nothing happening on the front. I mean, Maru did kind of crush the army on the front, The Ling Bane got on top of his Marines and damaged them all into the deep red. The Hydra's got all the Marauders in the red. Nothing actually died of Maru's, except maybe like 1 or 2 medevacs. So it was a really efficient fight, and we will, of course, keep checking in on the units lost tab. Serral does look a little bit frustrated as his last few attacks have been stymied, and he is down 4,000 resources in the units lost. Utilizing Burrow, though, for another sneaky Nidus in the back of the base. Serral is down on workers, and yet he hasn't been able to find value with his army. Maru is playing an excellent late game.
He actually is, right? He's got so much money already banked up here as well, finding better efficiency than he found on the previous game as well, of course, and that's just where he wants to keep it up. But of course, also, Serral is about to see a different style of players. We are going to have an Infestor here, going to pop up, it lands the fungal, and it is going to be jumped on by Serral. Barons are connecting, the medevacs are going to escape with only 3 units, and Maru loses a chunk of his army, and it's not done yet, Pig.
The recycler, the master recycler he is. Serral even saved the Infestor. He's so good at reburrowing those. So many players run in their Infestors or Vipers, throw their spells and let them die. Not Serral. This man is so cool, calm and calculated. He's looking for it again. Round 2. Another big juicy fungal all over Maru's bio.
Wow, after Maru was playing such a great game, finds so much efficiency, that is going to turn it around with 2 deadly fungals. Serral finds himself a command center cancel as well, and that was a major swing of things in favor of Serral. The resources lost definitely going to be costly on that regard. And still got another Infestor lurking nearby. The Banes just keep on coming. We're going to land a fungal yet again. And Serral just says, I've got endless of these. What are you going to do about them? He doesn't have that much backup, but just a few Lings and a few Hydras is enough to keep pushing through. No, for now, Serral will give up. He'll let Maru recover. But behind all of this, the Lurker transition is on its way. And Maru's lost a lot of control that he did have up until that point.
Perfect analysis, Wardy. I am with you. It feels like Serral's just, he's got the standard Lingbane Hydra Swarm at a good timing, but then he's just got Infestor Traps coming in so early in the game as well. And Maru is trying to get to that top left corner. We were saying, you know, you can't really expand everywhere at once, but maybe you can stretch to that top left corner. Problem is, look how far away that is. If Serral jumps on it and Maru moves out of position to defend it, his natural might become wide open, as well as the back of his base, these Nidus Worms continuing to be a nuisance. Serral is being as frustrating to play against as possible. Turret ring, Sense Tower ring trying to get built, but a lot of those buildings did get interrupted on the way. The Nidus Worms look like they got deflected so far. The Lingbane Viper coming in, Ghost coming north, the Infestor's in vision.
Run, Infestor, run. He drops a fungal just before he gets taken down. We will have this base up here going down and a chunk of SCVs to go along with it. So Maru had a huge economy, still has a good economy, but not what he was looking to work with earlier on in this. You're right, those missile turrets are going to be very important, as I think Maru just really wants to sit back. He's like, please, leave me alone for a moment. He's constantly on the hunt for these Infestors too. Impressive how many of those he's caught, and yet they've still been so disastrous for him, as Serral is diving forward once again. Balen's getting the crash into the center, chasing for some ghosts in the background, and there's so many Hydras here as well this time.
Oh, the parasitic bombs pop a ton of the medevacs as well. About 4 or 5 medevacs go down, not to mention the ones the Hydras took down before that. There's another Infestor here looking for yet another fungal trap. Serral is brutal. Anytime you are not near a missile turret, he's got a fungal trap. To be fair, Maru tanked that one on the chin. There weren't any banelings to capitalize on it. But I gotta say, Maru just barely clinging onto this 5th base, or 6th base I should say, in the top left corner. Serral, you can see he does look a little bit frustrated. I think he's landed so many good fights. He's like, can you crumble now? And Maru's just coming out with this flood of units. How many orbital command centers were down before that? There's another Infestor here looking for yet another fungal trap. Serral is brutal. Anytime you are not near a missile turret, he's got a fungal trap. To be fair, Maru tanked that one on the chin. There weren't any banelings to capitalize on it. But I gotta say, Maru just barely clinging onto this 5th base, or 6th base I should say, in the top left corner. Serral, you can see he does look a little bit frustrated. I think he's landed so many good fights. He's like, can you crumble now? And Maru's just coming out with this flood of units. How many orbital command centers was it? I feel like Maru got a lot up, and that is many. 7 orbitals, a lot of scans available, not to mention the mules that he can flood out to instantly reproduce his army. A massive amount of barracks and starports as well. So the Liberator Ghost transition is fully underway.
That 12 and 6 o'clock base from Serral become quite important here, because those are going to be the bases that give him the economy that Maru may never gain access to. We're keeping this at about a 4,000 resource loss count as well, so it's very controlled for Serral. He's not letting Maru take super good fights. And we do see one more Nice denied. Of course, Maru has to keep on top of those. Cyril will be relentless with them. It only takes one to ruin your day. It also only takes one Liberator to ruin a mineral line before that Spore Crawler gets up. So that will be a little bit of distraction down here on the bottom side. Meanwhile, another Nidus don't see anything coming to save this one. And what's going to pop out? I feel like it's going to spell trouble for the Terran.
Yeah, it's so frustrating. He's like a Viking or something down here to get rid of these lurkers. Popping into the back door. Plenty of ghosts there. If he micros perfectly, Maru should be able to deal with it. Liberas comes in as well. I think the lurkers might be the more important harassment. No, they got shut down. They had to run away. Great defense by Maru. I gotta say, I am so blown away with Maru's ability to hold his own. If he can defend another attack up here, this is looking like he might actually be able to even take the entire game. The Banelings do crash through the Marauders. Not the best unit for them to be hitting, but at least he does clear Maru's front line. Cyril, he doesn't even have a big bank advantage anymore. Maru is just doing such a good job of hanging on, and look at this. He has demanded Cyril's respect. Cyril's like, well, there's so many libs. I got to build Corruptors. I need something to take them down. Hydras aren't working. And yet look at this. There's no more surprise infestors because there's turrets everywhere, the sensor towers. Cyril is realizing this is my map and I'm running into a brick wall.
Yeah, Mario is doing a fantastic job of just frustrating Cyril at this stage. And, you know, he did have so many good fights and fungals and everything, and just not capitalizing off the back of it. Maru has done a fantastic job, and now harassing from afar with his Liberator. That's going to demand some Corruptor attention as well. And these are all things which Cyril didn't want to have to slow down to deal with, because it's given Maru time to set up bases, mine from locations that Cyril never really wanted him to see. Well, he's just going to have to accept that. And again, that 6 o'clock, 12 o'clock, those bases become ever more important as Maru gets the top left online. So now he's going to pop out here. Lurkers can come through and maybe get rid of some of these CVs. Some Marauders showed up, letting Bane poking around in the center, maybe threatening just to keep a few units here. There's also Liberators setting up. This game is non-stop.
Lurkers in the top left being a nuisance. That Planetary takes a lot of damage. Remember, they do a big bonus to Armored. Planetary looks like it will fall. Nice move there for Cyril. Very important to slow down Maru's income. Gets the Lurkers in, gets them out. The Liberators going down are also valuable kills. And I think Cyril has kind of gone from a mode of, I want to swarm you and deny your bases, to, all right, let's wait. Let's play tactically. Let's play efficiently. Efficiency over everything else. And he does need to fully saturate with his bottom base and that top middle base as quickly as possible, because once you slow down, it's inevitable that Terran can crawl their like turrets and planetaries and liberators and ghosts towards you. So you got to kind of mine that out as fast as you can. I can't believe that dodged those 3 scans.
He's going to pop up. He's going to grab a fungal. We've seen this one before. As the Banes are looking to close the distance, the ghosts are hurting. The Corruptors will be here as well, though they got caught up on a command center. Now they come through to hunt down these liberators, if nothing else. The Banes want to fight a couple final ghosts. Now they'll turn around, but we cleaned out every lib in the sky.
The Corruptors are what gets the value in these fights. Whenever the Terran is running, it's the Corruptors just massacring those libs, especially the parasitic bomb softening them up. The fungal at the start catching some ghosts as well. Cyril's spellcaster ambushes are a thing of legend. He is so solid. He's keeping the units lost so close. You're not meant to be this efficient as a Zerg against a Terran. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's absolutely out of this world. These are games you're not meant to really win as a Terran, because the Zerg is going to have those bases extra, and that makes such a difference. Some ghosts do not find steps. There's another fungal growth. Come on. It keeps happening. Even Maru lets out a smile. That's a thing of legend. It's because he knows he's just been caught so many times, as Cyril has been incredible with those infestors.
Well, Cyril's getting psychological damage. The fact that Maru's laughing at it, he's like, you literally minefielded this entire map, mate. What the heck? Everywhere I go, there's a new infestor. I'm scanning everywhere. I'm taking out a lot of the infestors. The new ones just slither right in. Lurker harassed at the top left again, taking out the turrets. Oh, getting a few of those repairing SCVs would be nice. The Liberators will eventually clean this up. Cyril keeping him so busy, though. Look at this swing in the bank. Cyril has massive money to call on, and Maru is just clinging to 6 bases. If this top left base manages to mine out, sure, that seems good. The problem is, he's being kept away from Cyril mining the next bases. If Cyril gets those 2 bases mined out, remember, every mineral he mines, every bit of gas he takes is resources that Maru will not be able to take off those. We can criticize Cyril. That should be probably at 20 workers. He should probably have the gases mining. But I mean, that's because he's so busy popping infestors up and ruining Maru's army repeatedly.
Yep, it takes a lot of attention, and you're right. Maybe there's that very minor thing that he could fix here, but at this point, he's under no trouble of losing that base either. Like, it feels as though it's not in trouble at all. So he's just chilling out here. Again, we still see infestors everywhere, just as the Terran has mines littered everywhere. I was just going to see the Corruptors making a flight forward. We do need a couple of mine shots. Fortunately, those Corruptors are pretty darn tanky. They get to survive through a little bit.
It's these little tactical dives. You see a lot of players in this scenario go, oh, you just can't break through. Their defenses are too good. Yeah, if you grab your whole army and run in there, sure. But notice the way Serral pokes in, abducts 3 or 4 libs, kills them, gets out, takes a few mine hits. It's not 100% for free, but it's very close, and often it is efficient. And even there, of course, those Liberators siege up, but he pulls the drones away almost instantly. He's got so much money to draw, and he could almost swap back into an inefficient mode if he wanted to, throw an army or two at Maru to see what sticks.
Yep, this Infestor's going to put itself into the scan radius here, so we get another couple of abducts. Efficiency continues to be the name of the game. There's an Infestor here that gets caught immediately, though. Again, Maru has to just live within the scans, because if he doesn't, and even when he has been, it has been all about those Infestors. How is Maru about to have lost more resources than Serral?
Well, I mean, it's insane, because he's killed, like, I don't know how many Infestors, probably like 12 or something, but there's always a new one coming in. And you got to realize how demanding that is on the Zerg to continually have always new Infestors in production, burrowed, coming in. These guys aren't control grouped. You've got like 10 Infestors on the map. They can't all be on control groups. Serral is simply moving around the map and masterfully setting up these ambushes and keeping track of them exceptionally well. It is something you do not face very often. Maru may be the king of Terran late game, but Serral is fantastically set up as the king of Zerg late game. And whilst this map is very good for the Zerg, Maru is, of course, putting up an amazing fight, something which makes me think Serral might have insane urgency on better maps for Terran. He might be like, well, there's no way I'm playing this stage on a good map for Terran.
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing. If this is what Raduset looks like, I mean, Serral's in trouble on some other maps. So you're right, maybe some more of those interesting pushes like we saw in the opening game of this series. As, yeah, Raduset definitely gives Serral a little bit of a leg up, as he is going to come diving forwards here. Some medevac's going to get taken down. There's Liberators in the back. We're not going to dive that deep, of course. Defensive positions like that missile turret, so just do a lot to zone out, give you a bit more of a chance. But these SCVs are in trouble. This orbital's not allowed to mine, and Maru trying to take the gold base instead just shows he's got to change of plan. Like, he's realizing this top left is not his any longer.
A CRM shouldn't set your teams back. It should revolutionize the way they work.
Yeah, and this is the problem with this map is there's no bases in the middle other than these 2 gold bases. Normally you can kind of move forward on those middle bases and be like, oh cool, I'm defending a base and controlling the middle and branching out from there to deny your bases. On this map, it's like, cool, you've got that position. What are you going to do with it, bro? Oh, defend? Yeah, what, if he wants to attack, he's got to move through 3 screens of creep to get to Serral's gold base, which, by the way, is already mined out at this point. Serral denying the top left. This is just a massive Zerg bank. And don't get me wrong, Maru's doing a good job to get his hands on this gold, but he has not got a lot of room for error. Good snipes here.
Yep, Tail kills off the leading Ultralisk. There's a lot of SCVs beyond what's necessary on this base. The planetary goes down. We're going to go ghost hunting with these Banelings. Good splits from Maru, though, minimizes the damage taken on this. And the SCVs at least get to live. Serral is going to flank in on the bottom side of the map instead. So in we go. We have Maru all clumped up, having to run. Corruptor's dive pretty deep here this time.
Those turrets, though, those turrets doing good damage. The Ghost pulled back really well. Serral spent a lot of money on that fight, did not find the base. He didn't find the heart of the economy, only got a few libs and medevacs. That was a good fight for Maru as he gets back to a 5,000 resource lost units advantage. Means he's been 5,000 resources more efficient. This base has not been mined out yet. Maru denying that is potentially a base he could take in the future. We were talking about this game as if Maru would be starved, but he's taken his gold. I forgot to kind of account for that one. That one is impossible for the Zerg to mine out, of course, as it's literally siegeable from the high ground. If he can mine that and get some of the minerals and gas on this base down to the bottom, suddenly looks a bit better for him. Hatchery kill, 300 minerals of value there. Serral says, okay, if you're going to do that, I'm going to mine your top left base, though. So very good counterplay from the Zerg.
Always accounting for, hey, if you get that money, I'm going to take that money. And again, the efficiency as well. If this was like a 20k resource loss game difference, we'd be worried for Serral in a big way. And that wouldn't be kind of too far wrong in a game of this length. But Serral's found the efficiency that gives him a bit of leeway to allow a base maybe being taken by a Terran and to allow Maru a bit more position on the map. So that's still something to keep in mind, and he is going to try and retake this one once again.
One thing that does worry me a little, Wardy, is the gas. He didn't really mine gas very quickly out of these middle bases, Serral. And his gas bank's very low because what is he trading? It's like Infestors, Vipers, Corruptors, Banelings. It's a very gas-heavy Zerg army. And it's not as heavy on the Zerglings and the like. 12 Infestors have gone down. He has not lost a... He's on the same Vipers from the early game. He hasn't lost a Viper yet. Wow, that's truly a very unique thing in this deep in a game. Most players have replaced their Vipers 3 or 4 times. Serral, the recycling man, looking great. The Ultra's pulling back out of snipe range. Serral looking like he kind of wants to fight here. But Maru just doesn't get baited. He's like, no way, I'm not moving into the open.
Yeah, he knows it's a bad idea as he works his way through his goal. Another CC comes up down here. Still trying to retake that 6 o'clock once again. I mean, you see all the final upgrades coming up from Maru as well. Some +2 ship weapons also. Serral still has so many minerals. I mean, I guess gas, yeah, maybe a problem, but maybe not so much if the Vipers are still alive. That really is something that's kind of incredible because we've seen them used so many times for abducts and all sorts. They've been in the in the thick of it multiple times over.
You know, we were so far ahead of schedule today. There was like a few one-sided series, and I think we were realizing at this point if there was one big finals that needed us to be ahead of schedule, it was this one. These guys can go for some very long games in a best of 7, and already game 2 is turning into a bit of a barn burner. I'm already starting to do the late game maths you do when the game is kind of dragging on. You're like, how many Zerglings can you build with 10,000 minerals anyway? You know, you're like, oh, okay, this is ridiculous. Another big attack comes in. Ultra Baneling coming south. The ghosts are there, though. You got to watch out for that. The Banelings aren't really going to find the mark.
No, they are not. There was one good fungal that helped out a little bit. We're going to finish off that CC. A few of these SCVs going down as well. And that means that Maru is really not minding that much. 27 work is okay. He does obviously have a lot of orbitals, but he also wants to keep on scanning because he's afraid of more of those infested fungals from earlier. Serral cancels up this base. Maybe a few drones going to go down, return as Maru gets the chase away. And Serral is still just rebuilding Lings as he gets set up for more. This time going to go into the center, going to try and find a lot of this stack defense, knock down these missile turrets and give him a better shot at denying the gold as the Corruptors fly through to shut down these limbs, and the Lings are owning this planetary.
Oh, the Baneling's going to roll into the mineral line as well. SCVs, a few of them do get out. 9 SCVs in the planetary go down. Serral is using his mobility, and this is always the problem we talked about. You can't take the gold and the top left at the same time. Maru was trying to not take the top left, but at least deny Serral from having it. And by Serral threatening this base, this is like the 5th time in the last 2 minutes he's tried to take that hatchery. He forced Maru out of position. He has applied passive pressure. Maru got out of position. Maru just took his biggest loss of this game. A ton of infrastructure going down. A lot of his turrets have been cleared. He's desperately taking that bottom base. Maru is looking more and more like he's going to have one hypermaxed army that he needs to finish the game off. But he doesn't have an insanely efficient army. A lot of it's still Marine Marauder. And looking at a 7,000 mineral bank, that is a hard thing to face down.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, just not being able to replace any of those turrets, right? Any of those defenses that have helped you out before, that is going to be painful. You can see a missile turret coming up in production, but he's got basically no other money. He rebuilds 6 SCVs. Even that cost at this stage of the game is such a frustration. You need other things, but you've got to reset the foundations, and that's where the real expense is going to come from. This Infestor, unfortunately, gets caught back up in a scan. He ran himself into that one. As Serral is waiting for this fight, he tries to go in, but he's just a little afraid of how much is there from the Terran.
We haven't seen any good fungal ambushes for a while, but I figure you step onto creep a little deeper there, it's going to happen. You're going to invite Serral into your territory. That one's standing literally next to a missile turret. Ling's continuing to clean these turrets up. He's getting crazy value out of these. Even though Serral's down 10,000 resources and the unit's lost, you got to realize he's sucking so many more resources off of the map. He's got the top left up there, and most of his other bases are starting to mine out. Maru's mining, though, is basically dregs at this point. Not even able to drop a lot of mules because he's dumping scans everywhere, and he has to. He doesn't have another option. Serral's putting him in that position. Maru's getting bled dry.
He really, really is. It feels like any fight could be the final one for the Terran here because the rebuilding is becoming less and less likely. The changelings get caught in that Wouldn't splash right there. Unlucky time to jump out of them Overseers, as we do have an Overseer around the back. Could so Nidus the main, right? Maybe knock down some further infrastructure that he would not be able to replace.
Oh, Snipey's on the Ultras. Gets only one of them to connect before they turn around. Great pullback timing for Serral. 6 Infestors, 2 Vipers, 6 Ultras, 11 Corruptors, 36 Banes, and 49 Zerglings up against a mixture, very even, of Ghost Marauder, Marine, only a few Libs left. It seems like the Liberators keep getting picked off, and I think Maru said, okay, maybe those aren't the play right now. Serral loses his top left base, evacs some of the drones. He says, if enough of your units are out of position there, I will push in the south. EMPs on the Vipers, they won't get any spells off. The Ultra Baneling going forward, beautiful spreads from Maru. There's a lot of Ultra Bane running forward, but they're getting cleansed. That was a clinical defense for Maru.
Able to pull away and just shut down so much. We even lost a Viper. That's how bad it was for Serral in comparison to the earlier stages. And Maru is going to go hunting. He knows that was a blow to Serral's army, and he realizes maybe this is a bit of an opportunity. He will get rid of a bit more of the bank than he's gotten rid of beforehand. And Serral, well, he needs to rebuild back up. He is pretty much maxed again. morphing in those Banes. A few more Infestors coming out. And again, still mining the last bits and pieces off this top base. Maru has taken the 6 o'clock. There's that Nidus in the main. That might just pull Maru back a whole bunch as well. Cell giving himself time and maybe even position once more to attack those forward bases from Maru.
Spreading creep with a Nidus Swarm. The details that Serral executes.
Raiden has amazed me. He's so strong.
You hear about cancer, but you don't ever think that it will be your child. It was your worst fear coming to life.
The doctors have
In the midst of the chaos are insane, and United Swim pops up in the back. He doesn't really have anything there. The double drop Maru sent back should clean it up. He's got, of course, a big push in the top left side of the map, cleaning up the Nidus and the creep. There is an Infestor tracking it. The army's moving north. He's looking for the ambush. Maru's in the open! Terran in the open! Oh!
Just catches it as it unburrows, but the open army is going to just be jumped on anyways. Didn't even need the fungal growth to come through. A lot of those units on the left side go down, but the ghosts are good against the Lings, especially cloaked up with no Overseer nearby. And so Serral does not get what he wants, and the last few Lings get Widow Mined in the corner. Serral rebuilds again, but his bank is getting lower and lower.
This is a huge problem, honestly. It feels like Serral's been way ahead for ages, but he can't finish him. And that bottom base is mining for Maru. The fact that the minerals are out for Serral, Maru's taking these last minerals. I mean, Serral's had the income advantage times 1,000 for so long, but he's mined it all out. It's back now. The first time in a while, Maru had a tiny bit of income advantage. And honestly, the army supply is very similar. Serral's only got a few thousand resources advantage. And every time he's taking these big Widow Mine hits or these EMPs or these snipes, things are getting worse and worse. He hasn't landed those big fungal ambushes that got him the efficiency in the earlier stages. And Maru with a big army on the front, Serral is going to lose one of his few mining bases.
Is it Broodlord time? He made a bunch more Corruptors, Pig. I mean, I understand maybe chasing down these medevacts, but what is he going to do? The Widow Mine here goes off. Somehow it wasn't as bad as it should have been. We catch a bunch of Marauders. We're still building Corruptors. That Corruptor fleet and flock is strong, but we will see what it gets used for as this Bioforce continues to come forward. We got this hatchery trying to rebuild the last little bits of economy in the top side for Serral. As Maru again, that income lead, he retakes the top left. He's taking the bomb because Serral doesn't have enough anymore to deny the bases.
And it's not even about income right now. It's just about the fact that if he gets the resources at all, which Maru's getting them because they're left on the map, Serral's already mined all his out. Serral needs to win a fight. He's making 11 Broodlords, which is the first time he'll have the range advantage in this game. Broodlord's one of the longer units, ranged units in the game. The Ghost can snipe them. He's going to have to use Infestors to guard them. 15 Broodlords. This is Serral's last big push. He has to do it with this army.
The beauty of it is Maru's too broke to add Vikings or to add Thors or anything like that, so it has to come down to the Ghosts. It has to be the snipes, and that's what the Infestors can do so well, as long as they don't get EMP'd, of course. We drop one fungal on the front line, though.
Nice fungals there, picking off a few of these Marauders. Going forward, one Infestor at a time is the trick, because you don't want them to get clumped up and get EMP'd. Serral's got to be careful against those Ghosts. The Ultraling Bane on the south, ready to flank as well. Great micro. Already, these Broodlords, the first time they showed themselves, getting big damage. Maru is going to wait for Viking support. He's going to build a bunch of Vikings while Serral rebuilds Infestors. That's a very, very good choice from both sides. Maru's income, of course, has been ahead whenever he's dropping mules. He's still mining the minerals in the top left and the bottom center. His gold base, I believe, is mined out.
Yeah, I think so as well. You drop another fungal here. These Broodlords still hunting for some damage. You drop a fungal on the Ghosts as well. Can we capitalize? Maybe not, but even just pushing this back is a big deal. All the rest of the Ghosts still hanging in the back. There's Corruptors out, so the handful of Vikings are not necessarily going to be the answer Maru wants them to be. I'm not sure you can afford enough Vikings to necessarily make a difference. Widow Mine's going off on Broodlings is never fun either. These units are, well, past their sell-by date with Broodlings coming through, and Serral continues to push. He needs to progress into one of these bases, and he knows it. He's back to denying this top left-hand side. Couple Widow Mines left here. Gonna connect on Corruptors. Serral cleans them up, and now he gets on top of this location.
That command center is very important. Maru's going to try to defend it, but I don't know if he can right now. The Marauders up front, the Ghosts behind it. Problem is, he doesn't have much firepower. The Broodlings are so hard to take care of. The Vikings coming in. Fungal going down on the Vikings. The Broodlord's in trouble. The Ultra Bane trying to pull away. Snipes out of land. Fungal's countering. The Corruptors coming forward. Another Fungal landing. The Medevac's pulling back. The Ghost getting hit by Banelings. Massive Baneling hits on the Ghosts.
There's so much going on. The Corrupted Broodlord is all that's left. The Ghosts almost almost out of energy, which means the Broodlords are going to turn back into them for a few seconds. It is going to be Maru to lift up and back away. 114 to 63 supply. The banks are devastated. Maru, he wants to retake this base again. Serral's going to say, no, I cannot let you take this base. So he's going to force that to lift up again, push this back as Serral fights for every scrap of economy on the map at this point. 5 Vikings building at a time. Serral only has so much anti as the orbital goes down. The ghosts do not find themselves any infestors.
Ooh, I thought a big EMP could land in the middle of the Infestor Viper. Serral cannot leave them sitting out there. So much of Serral's army value is represented by his spellcasters, and we know that EMP can wreck them. The same way, of course, if Maru's remaining ghosts get caught by, say, a few Fungals and Banelings, same thing, it's game over, it's lights out. Serral has a massive army advantage. It looks like it's in his favor. It looks like it's almost game over. And I think these minerals up here are about to go down, though. So 2 mineral patches for Serral. Does he have any minerals in the bottom right? I think he's got 2 mineral patches. If we can click the individual minerals, we've got 400 minerals there. And we've got about, he's got a lot. About 600 there. Oh, we found an 800 mineral patch. That's massive. So he's actually got maybe 2,000 more minerals he can mine from. Maru, does he have anything in the bottom left?
I don't think so. Just on the 6 o'clock, which is what? 25 minerals. Oh. He's broke. He's super broke. Oh, this Infestor just chilling here. We've seen those be deadly so far as Maru has to make a play to this top left. He needs these minerals, I think, but is his army good enough to fight right here and now? Ghosts are coming forward, looking for the EMPs, gets fungled instead. The Infestors protect themselves. We try and fight off the mules and SCVs on this top left.
Maru, long distance mining. He's spamming mules to steal these minerals. He might get 1 or 2 trips at most, 25 minerals per mule trip, but the Broodlords denying quite a few of those. At least he's removing minerals that Serral could mine, but he doesn't realize Serral left a few of those mineral patches in his back bases. That's where Serral is getting most of his income from right now. And he's adding more Infestors, more Corruptors, Cloaked Ghost coming forward. There is an Overseer there in the mode that gives it extra vision, though. The creep coming forward as well. Serral is doing such a good job of controlling the space. The Overseer goes down. There's 2 more on the right. Oh man, what a close game. Maru has honestly absolutely earned the respect of the world. We've talked about his late game being amazing. Doing this on this map with Serral having the start that he did has been just amazing. Whether or not he can bring it back from here, and it's looking like it's going to be very tough to do so, I have so much respect for how both of them have played this out.
Absolute dream of a TVZ, and I mean the fact you're fighting over these top left minerals, drones and SCVs taking turns long distance mining. Serral is hunting with these Infestors. You have to be careful of the EMP. Fungal only lands on a Marauder. Now we get the Medivacs as well. What else can we find as another Fungal comes in? We're just hunting down whatever is available. A Liberator shows up to try and keep this zoned away. Serral much more control of this top left now. Those final few drones just grabbing a couple extra minerals, and with every mineral we just add in a Spellcaster, an Infestor, or a Viper, things that can help you in the long run here.
Hey, is it 100 minerals there on the wall that players do tend to forget about? We just saw Maru kind of scratching his face and looking quite dejected. There's no more minerals to mine for him, so he has very little play that he can do. Another there kind of moment of him going, what can I do, man? What can I do? He fought this out like a legend, and a legend indeed he is. I mean, you don't win 7 GSL titles without being one of the very best the game's ever seen. But on here, map 2 in this grand finals, a massive tournament. And what a way to cap it off this is going to be, this grand finals. It's already starting with fireworks. It obviously will feel bad if you end up going down 0-2, but you got to take into account that this map here was the worst map you'll have to play. The only real pain, I would say, is losing map 1. That's the one that's more frustrating for Maru. As long as he can center himself and get that calm thought, not be too obsessed with the score line and think about that, because 2-0 looks intimidating. With the maps that'll come after this, it isn't nearly as intimidating as it could be.
See Serral just going to value every mineral there, dropping Fungals on the mules. They will never get away. Just try and stop them. Just going to value every mineral. There, dropping Fungals on the mules. They will never get away. Just try and stop them mining, because these minerals can be his, and that's just how he enhances his army even further. He's in no rush anymore. He knows that Maru is pretty much out. He knows he doesn't have much else left to mine from, so he's happy to sit here in long distance and just build up the best army possible, so that when it comes to this one final fight, he is guaranteed to take this down. So that is where we sit. That's where we stand. And Cyril, I mean, the supply difference now about 100 up, and you're right, Big. I think as Maru, you're probably in a way thinking, okay, I'm probably down 0-2, thinking a little bit about what we're going to do in Game 3. And again, taking encouragement. If you can get to this stage of a game, boy, you are a monster.
He can force a draw. I mean, I was thinking he's lost, but actually he can force a draw. There's few famous games. Maru had one. Was it Maru Scarlet, right? On King's Cove? 2019 maybe? Something like that, yeah. He basically could have just lifted off and forced a draw, and he didn't think about it. Cure had a game last year versus Dark, same thing happened. It would have been very hard to do, but there's always that small chance. If he felt like dragging it out for another half an hour, he could try for it. It was a long shot, and he's a bit of a gentleman. He's like, you know what? For that slim chance, nuh-uh. Let's go to the next one. What a fantastic game, too.
Just phenomenal. I mean, how many infestors? All of that to chance here, realistifying Maru can... do not want to end...
like a champ. Repeat solid and random comment.
Yeah, just... Yeah, GG called in the end there from Maru. Cyril takes a 2 sales. So we are hard for Maru. And Cyril. And the duel for it on Radu's set. Cyril did it. Cyril.
Has been absolutely fantastic. And it just feels amazing to play in front of the Polish crowd. Everyone,
really disappointing ending. It was insane what he just did.
It was everything that we know Cyril know for, right? Like convincing, dominating, stunning. It almost felt that he had a relatively easy.
A brand new Black Ops 6 cutscene and tons of Easter eggs were added inside of Call of Duty today. These Easter eggs include a brand new cutscene of Frank Woods, several secret messages hidden in bunkers, connections to Black Ops 2, and secret challenges. All of these were just randomly activated, and there is still more to come which could be activated at any point. So to not miss a thing, you need to make sure you've got that sub button with the noties on. But to explain the new cutscene and the new Easter eggs, we need to go to what happened at the start of today. If you go over to challenges and then Warzone rewards and go over to the events tab, there is a new set of Easter egg challenges that was just added today. Now, as we go through them, you're going to slowly realize that this is all tied to some sort of Warzone event. And judging by these now being in the game, like I said, could happen at any moment. But going straight in, we can see the first challenge, which I've already completed, was one that was added in Season 3, which is when they added the secret Sally blueprint pistols into Rebirth Island. And then if you found them, picked them up, and got one operator kill with them, you unlock them, completing this secret challenge. And as you can see, it is complete. So when we look further down, we can see that this is actually only one of 3 secret challenges that we need to do in order to unlock a secret Black Ops 6 exclusive execution move. If we go down to the second one, it says discovered intel to uncovering the mole. Now this is where things get extremely exciting, because you can already start to make progress from this by going into Warzone. And this leads directly into the cutscene with Frank Woods that you will see at the beginning of every Warzone match. So let me play it and listen carefully to what he says.
New orders, kids. We got intel there might be key information here to finally reveal that mole we've been hunting. Now get out there and get to work.
First of all, how cool is that? A new in-game cutscene of Frank Woods from Black Ops 6. Now, we need to point out the obvious. Frank is in a wheelchair now, and that confirms that the events of Black Ops 2 are 100%.
We're collecting a lot of these. So we're collecting like the agent that's on the machine. There's actually
canon, because during the 7th campaign mission, Suffer With Me, we the player as Frank Woods are given a sniper rifle and shoot at who we think is Menendez, but in fact it was a total setup, and it was actually Alex Mason that was under this cloak that Frank Woods shot. And when Frank runs up to the body to check the identity and has the heartbreak reveal that it is Mason, Menendez arrives and in retaliation to Woods grabbing an M1911 shoots Frank in both of his kneecaps. We know that that's what rendered him in the wheelchair as Old Man Wood, and a year after it's canon. And whilst I doubt he will play a massive role in this game, if the next year's game is a Black Ops 2 sequel, then it has to involve Menendez, which is so exciting. But more importantly, we need to talk twist because the mole is actually Russell Adler. There was a lot of suspicion that Russell Adler could be a mole because throughout the Black Ops Cold War post-season, we see that he gets brainwashed by Perseus and Stitch, and it takes Alex Mason to snap him out of that brainwashing, but I am not convinced that he is 100% clean from that brainwashing. And we know Adler is the CIA mole because there are Easter eggs now inside of the bunkers in Warzone that directly tell us this. Now, in order to get inside these bunkers, you're going to need to complete a contract to give you a bunker keycard, such as a most wanted, which is a guaranteed drop of a bunker keycard. And in this particular footage, I've opened bunker 10, which is in the top left of the map. But inside of the bunker, there is another room that opens, and on the table is a daily briefing from director Daniel Livingstone, which says orders from Livingstone, bring in the traitor Adler. And having this appear in Warzone is so cool, but that's not the only Easter egg, because inside of other bunkers, there are actual wanted posters for Adler, who is now an enemy of the state, wanted for crimes against the United and organized, wanted in to being canon that people in Black Ops 2 where about Russell tell what this game, what we can for a website with walls, which is exactly what this challenge is called. She never lets me down. I'm currently active at this final chair. Now, if you complete all three, what the cuts Nendez is going to slot into all of this, and the other things as well. Like, we still don't know exactly what ending in Black Ops 2 is canon. Is Alex Mason alive? Is he dead? Hudson, we obviously know that he does not survive no matter what happens at the end of Black Ops 2, and this game being set a year after, it's super likely that Hudson will not be in this game whatsoever. So having all of these things explained to us, I can't wait to see. And of course this year, because we still don't really know.
Ready to be an e-commerce pioneer? Bluehost has step-by-step WordPress onboarding to make creating and running a great online store easy as pie. Our baked-in premium plugins give you the best ingredients to customize your store so you can...
So don't let me down. I think I'm losing my mind now. It's in my head, darling. I hope that you'll be here when I need you the most. So don't let me down. No, don't let me down. Yeah. No, don't let me down. Don't let me down. Yeah. No, don't let me down. Don't let me down. Oh, I think I'm losing my mind now, yeah. Oh, I think I'm losing my mind now, yeah. I need you right now. Yeah, I need you right now. So don't let me down. I think I'm losing my mind now. It's in my head, darling. I hope that you'll be here when I need you the most. So don't let me down. No, don't let me down. Yeah. No, don't let me down. Oh, I think I'm losing my mind now, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Don't let me down.
Not trying to be indie, not trying to be cool, just trying to be in this. Tell me, are you too? Can you feel where the wind is? Can you feel it through all of the windows inside this room? 'Cause I wanna touch you, baby, and I wanna feel you too. I wanna see the sunrise on your sins, just me and you. Light it on the run. Let's make love tonight. Make it up, fall in love, try. Baby, I'm with you, but you'll never be alone. I'll be with you from dusk till dawn. I'll be with you from dusk till dawn. Maybe I'm right here. I'll hold you when things go wrong. I'll be with you from dusk till dawn. I'll be with you from dusk till dawn. Baby, I'm right here. We were shut like a jacket, so do your zip. We would roll down the rapids to find a wave that fits. Can you feel where the wind is? Can you feel it through all of the windows inside this room? 'Cause I wanna touch you, baby, and I wanna feel you too. I wanna see the sunrise on your sins, just me and you. Light it on the run. Let's make love tonight. Make it up, fall in love, try. Baby, I'm with you, but you'll never be alone. I'll be with you from dusk till dawn. I'll be with you from dusk till dawn. Maybe I'm right here. I'll hold you when things go wrong. I'll be with you from dusk till dawn. I'll be with you from dusk till dawn. Baby, I'm right here. Girl, give love to your body. It's only you that can stop it. Girl, give love to your body. It's only you that can stop it. Girl, give love to your body. It's only you that can stop it. Girl, give love to your body. Girl, give love to your body. But you'll never be alone. I'll be with you from dusk till dawn. I'll be with you from dusk till dawn. Baby, I'm right here. I'll hold you when things go wrong. I'll be with you from dusk till dawn. I'll be with you from dusk till dawn. Baby, I'm right here. I'm with you from dusk till dawn. Baby, I'm right here. I just wanna stay in the sun where I find. I know it's hard sometimes. Pieces of peace in the sun's peace of mind. I know it's hard sometimes. Yeah, I think about the end just way too much. But it's fun to fantasize on my enemies who wouldn't wish who I was. But it's fun to fantasize. Oh, 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 oh. I'm falling, so I'm taking my time on my ride. Oh, 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 I'm falling, so I'm taking my time on my ride. Taking my time on my ride. I would die for you, that's easy to say. We have a list of people that we would take. A bullet for them, a bullet for you, a bullet for everybody in this room. But I don't seem to see many bullets coming through. See many bullets coming through. Metaphorically I'm the man, but literally I don't know what I'd do. And I'd live for you, and that's hard to do. Even harder to say when you know it's not true. Even harder to write when you know that's a lie. There were people back home who tried talking to you, but then you ignore them still. All these questions, they're for real. Like who would you live for, who would you die for, and would you ever kill? I'm falling, so I'm taking my time on my ride. I'm falling, so I'm taking my time on my ride. Taking my time on my ride. I've been fucking hoes and popping pillies, man, I feel just like a rock star. All my brothers got that gas and they always be smoking like a rasta. Fucking with me, call up on a Uzi and show them and them the shark ties. When my homies pull up on your block, they make that thing go rat-ta-ta-ta. Switch my looking back in black, I'm starting saying rest in peace to Bon Sky. Close that door, we blowing smoke, she asked me to light a fire like a Morrison. Act a fool on stage, probably leave my fucking show up in a cop car. Shit was legendary, through a TV out the window of the montage. Cocaine on the table, liquor pouring, don't give a damn. Dude, your girlfriend is a groupie, she just trying to get in. Saying I'm with the band. Ay, ay. Now she acting out of pocket, trying to grab up on my pants. 100 bitches in my trailer say they ain't gonna name. And they all brought a friend. Ay, ay. I'll be fucking hoes and popping pillies, man, I feel just like a rock star. All my brothers got that gas and they always be smoking like a rasta. Fucking with me, call up on a Uzi and show them and then the shot ties. When my homies pull up on your block, they make that thing go rat-ta-ta-ta. I've been in the hills, fucking superstars, feeling like a pop star. Drinking Henny, bad bitches jumping in the pool and they ain't got no bra. Hit her from the back, pulling out her tracks, now she's screaming out no miles. They like savage, but you got a 12-car garage, you only got 6 cars. I ain't with the cake, and how you kiss that. Your wife, you say I'm looking like a host night. Green hundreds in my safe, got the old bikes. LA bitches always asking where the coke at. Living like a rock star, smash it on a cop car. Sweeter than a Pop-Tart, you know you are not hot. Hard to make the hot shot, remember used to trap hard. Living like a rock star, I'm living like a rock star, yeah. I've been fucking hoes and popping pillies, man, I feel just like a rock star. All my brothers got that gas and they always be smoking like a rasta. Fucking with me, call up on a Uzi and show up and then the shot ties. When my homies pull up on your block, they make that thing go rat-ta-ta-ta. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh no. You could hold a piece of me and now I'll bleed internally. Left here without you, without you. And it hurts for me to think about what life could possibly be like without you, without you. Oh, I can't believe it. You would up and leave me. Fuck all of your reason. I lost my shit, you know I didn't mean it. And now I see it. You run and repeat it, and I can't take it back. So in the past is where we're leaving. So there you go. Oh, can't make a wife out of a hoe. Oh, I'll never you. Without you. Without you. Without you. Without you. It's gonna be hard here on my own, and even harder to let you go. I really wish that we could've got this right. So here I go. Can't make a wife out of a hoe. I'll never find the words to say I'm sorry, but I'm scared to be alone. You could hide a piece of me, and now I'll bleed internally, left here without you. Without you. And it hurts for me to think about what life could possibly be like without you. Without you. Without you. Without you.
I've been hearing symphonies. Before all I heard was silence. A rhapsody for you and me. And every melody is timeless. Life was stringing me along. Then you came and you cut me loose. Was solo singing on my own. Now I can't find the key without you. And now your song is on repeat, and I'm dancing on to your heartbeat. And when you're gone, I feel incomplete. So if you want the truth, I just wanna be part of your symphony. Will you hold me tight and not let go? Symphony, like a love song on the radio. I'm sorry if it's all too much. Every day you're here, I'm healing. And I was running out of light. I never thought I'd find this feeling. 'Cause I've been hearing symphonies. Before all I heard was silence. A rhapsody for you and me. And every melody is timeless. He'd take the world off my shoulders if it was ever hard to move. He'd turn the rain to a rainbow when I was living in the blue. Why then, if he's so perfect, do I still wish that it was you? Perfect don't mean that it's working, so what can I do when you're out of sight in my mind? 'Cause sometimes I look in his eyes, and that's where I find a glimpse of us. And I try to fall for his touch, but I'm thinking of the way he was. Said I'm fine, said I moved on. I'm only here passing time in his arms, hoping I'll find a glimpse of us. she laughed the way I did. Is this a part of your story? One that I had never lived. Maybe one day you'll feel lonely, and in her eyes you'll get a glimpse.
Say hello to motionarray.com. You can take your videos from good to the best and easily be better than the rest.
Fire shine, your rocket titles and in shows. Go get it, fight fast, be the best. Just drag it. 'Cause sometimes I look in his eyes, and that's where I find a glimpse of us. And I try to fall for his touch, but I'm thinking of the way it was. Said I'm fine, said I moved on. I'm only here passing time in his arms, hoping I'll find a glimpse of us. Summer after high school, when we first met, we'd make out in your Mustang to Radiohead. And on my 18th birthday, we got matching tattoos. Used to steal your parents' liquor and climb to the roof. Talked about our future like we had a clue. Never planned that one day I'd be losing you. In another life, I would be your girl. We'd keep all our promises, be us against the world. In another
And 6 o'clock base himself become quite important here because those are going to be the bases that give him the economy that Maru may never gain access to. It's going to come from this.
At least he's removing minerals that Cyril could mine, but he doesn't realize Cyril left a few of those mineral patches in his back bases.
It's now an enemy of...
I was June and you were my Johnny Cash. Never one without the other. We made a pact. Sometimes when I miss you, I put those records on. Whoa. Someone said you had your tattoo removed. Saw you downtown singing the blues. It's time to face the music. I'm no longer your muse. But in another life, I would be your girl. We'd keep all our promises, be us against the world.
This is how
In another life, I would make you stay. So I don't have to say a word. The one that got away. The one that got away. The one. The one.
AI optimizes my schedule. This meeting got canceled. Hooray! We didn't really want to go anyways. But now I have a free afternoon and 1,000 things I need to get done, so what should I work on during this time? The way I used to do it was spend the entire afternoon trying to figure that out. But this AI planner does something really powerful. It will tell me the most optimal use of that time because it knows my calendars and all my projects. And it does this throughout my entire week, which is basically like having my own executive assistant man.
Tries it, we out here. Look at my debt, ain't got enough money to pay me respect. Ain't no budget when I'm on the set. If I like it, then that's what I get. Yeah, I want it, I got it. 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 You like my hair? Gee, thanks, just bought it. I see it, I like it. I want it, I got it. Yeah. Right now I'm in a state of mind. I wanna be in like all the time. Ain't got no tears left to cry. So I'm picking it up, picking it up. I'm loving, I'm living, I'm picking it up. I'm picking it up, picking it up. I'm loving, I'm living, I'm picking it up. I'm picking it up, picking it up. I'm living, I'm living, so we turn it up. Yeah, we turn it up. We out here vibing, we vibing, we vibing. Even when it's raining down, can't stop, so shut your mouth. Yeah. And if you don't know, then I know it, babe. No, babe, yeah. Right now I'm in a state of mind. I wanna be in like all the time. Ain't got no tears left to cry. So I'm picking it up, picking it up. I'm living, I'm picking it up. I just want you to come with me. We on another mentality. Ain't got no tears left to cry. So I'm picking it up, picking it up. I'm living, I'm picking it up, picking it up, picking it up. Loving, I'm living, so we turn it up. Yeah, we turning it up. They point out the colors in you. I see them too, and boy, I like them. I like them. I like them. We way too fly to partake in all this hate. We out here vibing. We vibing. We vibing. Even when it's raining down, can't stop, so shut your mouth. Yeah. And if you don't know, then I know it, babe. No, babe, yeah. Right now I'm in a state of mind.
The gray area between hacker-hunter is not as gray as it used to be.
There are hackers out there that want nothing more than to cause damage and wreak havoc. There are hackers out there that are protecting your infrastructure.
I got to admit, a threat hunter is very well a hacker on that good connotation. They just want to know what happened, where, how, and they want to be able to uncover the big picture.
It's all about the intention behind the hacker. What does that hacker want to do?
When you're threat hunting, you might have the potential to dig into information or sensitive files or data, personal information that just isn't going to be privy to your investigation. Instant removal.
Are you performing this activity because you're curious? Are you performing this activity because you want to make something more secure? Are you causing any damage to anything outside of your immediate sphere of influence that might actually impact human?
Picking it up, loving, I'm living, so we turn it up. Yeah, we turning it up. You might think I'm crazy, baby. If I put it quite plainly, give me them babies. So what you doing tonight? Better stay doing you right. Watching movies, but we ain't seen a thing tonight. Yeah. I don't wanna keep you up, but show me, can you keep it up? Yeah. Cause then I like to keep you up, so maybe I'ma keep you up. Fine. I've been drinking coffee, and I've been eating healthy. No one keeps squeaky, yeah. Saving up my energy. Can you stay up all night? Fuck me till the daylight. 30 for 35. Can you stay up all night? Fuck me till the daylight. 30 for 35. You drink it just like water. You say it tastes like candy. So what you doing tonight? Better stay doing you right. Watching movies, but we ain't seen a thing tonight. I don't wanna keep you up. Show me, can you keep it up? Yeah. Cause then I like to keep you up. So baby, keep it up. I've been drinking coffee, and I've been eating healthy. No one keeps squeaky, yeah. Saving up my energy. Can you stay up all night? Fuck me till the daylight. 30 for 35. Can you stay up all night? Fuck me till the daylight. 30 for 35. Baby, you might need a seatbelt when I'm riding. I'ma leave it open like a door, come inside it. Even though I'm wifey, you can hit it like a side chick. Don't need no side dick, no. Got the neighbors, feeling earthquake. 4.5 when I make the best shake. Put it down heavy, even though it's lightweight. Yeah, started a bit down. Go to the sunrise, turn at the same time. But I was counting the time when we got it for life. I know all your favorite spots. We could take it from the top. You're such a dream come true, true. Make a bitch wanna hit snooze. Ooh. Can you stay up all night? Fuck me till the daylight. 30 for 35. Can you stay up all night? Fuck me till the daylight. 30 for 35. I've been here all day, and boy, you got me walking side to side. I'm talking to you, see you standing over there with your body, feeling like I wanna rock with your body, and we don't gotta think about nothing. I'm coming at you, cause I know you got a bad reputation. Doesn't matter cause you give me temptation, and we don't gotta think about nothing. These friends keep talking way too much. Say I should give you fresh type of flow. Wrist icicle, ride deck bicycle. Come true, yo. Get you this type of blow. If you wanna manage, I got a tricycle. All these bitches froze, it's my mini-me. Body smoking, so they call me Young Nicky Chimney. Rappers in they feelings, cause they feeling me. I give 0 fucks and I got 0 chillin' me. Kissing me, cop the blue box that say Tiffany. Curry with the shot, just tell him to call me Stephanie. Gun pop, and I make my gun pop. I'm the queen of rap, young Ariana Run Pop. Keep talking way too much. Say I should give 'em up. Can't hear them no, cause I've been there all night. I've been there all day. And boy, got me decide. I've been there all night. I've been there all day. Oh baby, got me decide. It's the new style with the fresh type of flow. Wrist icicle, ride deck bicycle. Come true, yo. Get you this type of blow. If you wanna manage, I got a tricycle. She got a body like an hourglass, but I can give it to you all the time. She got a booty like a Cadillac, but I can send you into overdrive. Oh. Been waiting for that. Hold up, swing your back. See, anybody could be bad to you. You need a good, gotta blow your mind. Yeah. Bang, bang into the room. I know you want it. Bang, bang all over you. I'll let you have it. Wait a minute, let me take you down. Wait a minute till you. Bang, bang, there goes your heart. I know you want it. Back seat of my car. I'll let you have it. Wait a minute, let me take you down. Wait a minute till you. She might have let you hold her hand in school. I'ma show you how to graduate. It's Frizz in the bottle, it's Nicki full throttle, it's swimming in the grotto, we winning in the lotto, we dipping in the pot of blue photo. Getting so good, it's dripping on wood, get a ride in that engine that could go. Batman robbing it, bang bang cocking it, Queen Nicki dominant, prominent. It's me, Jesse and Ari. If they test me, they sorry. Riders up like a Harley, then pull off in this Ferrari. If he hanging, we banging. Phone ringing, he slanging. It ain't karaoke night, but get the mic 'cause I'm singing. B to the A, to the N to the G. B to the A, to the N to the G. Hey. See anybody come be good to you? You need a bag up on your mind, your mind. Bang bang into the room. I know you want it. Bang bang all over you. Wait a minute, let me take you there. Wait a minute, yeah, Bang bang, there goes your heart. I know you want it. Bang seat of my car. I'll let you have it. Wait a minute, let me take you. Let me take you. Wait a minute, say it. Bang bang into the room. I know you want it. Bang bang all over you. Yo, I said bang bang, bang 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 bang, bang bang bang, bang 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 bang. There goes your heart. I know you want it. Bang bang seat of my car. I'll let you have it. Wait a minute, let me take you.
Boost your revenue and drive growth with Google Ads. Reach high-value customers across the entire Google network, like search, shopping, YouTube, and more. Get started today.
get your business online in minutes with the power of AI. With the perfect name, a great logo, and a beautiful website. Just start with a domain, a few clicks, and you're in business. Make now the future at godaddy.com/aero.
If you want it, take it. I should have said it before. Try to hide it, fake it. I can't pretend anymore. I only wanna die alive, never by the hands of a broken heart. Don't wanna hear you lie tonight, now that I've become who I really am. This is the part when I say I don't want it. I'm stronger than I've been before. This is the part when I break free, 'cause I can't resist it no more. This is the part when I say I don't want it. I'm stronger than I've been before. This is the part when I break free, 'cause I can't resist it no more. You were better, deeper. I was the next billion, like a deadly feel, yeah, babe. On the highway to hell. I only wanna die alive, never by the hands of a broken heart. I don't wanna hear you lie tonight, now that I've become who I really am. This is the part when I say I don't want it. I'm stronger than I've been before. This is the part when I break free, 'cause I can't resist it no more. This is the part when I say I don't want it. I'm stronger than I've been before. This is the part when I break free, 'cause I can't resist it no more. Oh my baby. Thought on your body, I came alive. It was lethal, it was fatal. In my dreams, it felt so right, but I woke up every time. This is the part when I say I don't want it. I'm stronger than I've been before. This is the part when I break free, 'cause I can't resist it no more. This is the part when I say I don't want it. I'm stronger than I've been before. This is the part when I break free, 'cause I can't resist it no more. I know what I came to do, and that ain't gonna change. So go ahead and talk, 'cause I won't take the bait. I'm never here telling what I like. I'm never here working day and night. And if my real ain't real enough, I'm sorry for you, babe. It's time to light inside our universe now, where ain't nobody keeping holding us down. Just come and get it, let them say what they say, 'cause I'm about to put them all away.
Focus on me. Focus on me. Focus on me. Focus on me. Focus on me.
Experience stress-free site management at WPEngine.com.
never let it go. If you just let me invade your space, I'll take the pleasure, take it with the pain. And in the moment I bite my lip, baby, in that moment you know this is something bigger than us and beyond belief. Give me a reason to believe it. 'Cause if you want to keep me, you gotta to love me harder. And if you really need me, you gotta to love me harder. Love me harder. Love me.
I know your motives and you know mine. The ones that love me, I tend to leave behind. If you know about me and choose to stay, then take this pleasure and take it with the pain. In the moment you bite your lip, when I get you rolling, you know it's real. Can you feel the pressure between your hips? I'll make it feel like the first time.
'Cause if you want to keep me, you gotta to love me harder.
I'ma love you hard.
And if you really need me, you gotta to love me harder.
Love me harder. So what do I do if I can't figure it out?
You got to try again.
So what do I do if I can't figure it out?
I'm gonna leave. 'Cause if you want to keep me, you gotta to love me harder.
I'ma love you.
And if you really need me, you gotta to love me harder. Baby, 'cause if you want to keep me, you gotta to love me harder. Love me harder. And if you really need me, you gotta I'm going through it.
To the left.
For a limited time, shop Pixel's Summer of Savings event at googlestore.com.
Whatever you do it for less at Harbor Freight.
Thought I'd end up with Sean, but it wasn't a match. Wrote some songs about Ricky, now I listen and laugh. Even almost got married, and for Pete I'm so thankful. Wish I could say thank you to Malcolm, 'cause he was an angel. One taught me love, one taught me patience, and one taught me pain. Now I'm so amazing to have loved and I've lost, but that's not what I see. So look what I got, look what you taught me. Yeah, for that I say thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so fucking grateful for it. Thank you. that shit grow from the ground. Only wanna do it once real bad. Go make that shit last. God forbid something happens. At least this song is a smash. I got so much love, got so much patience. Learned from the pain, turned out amazing. Nothing overload, but that's not what I see. Look what I found. No need for searching. Give all that I say. Thank you, thank you next. Thank you next. I'm so fucking grateful for my ex. Thank you next. Thank you. So thank you next. I'm so fucking grateful for my ex. Thank you next. Thank you next. Thank you next. Yeah. Thank you next. Thank you next. Thank you next. Yeah. Don't need permission, made my decision to test my limits. Cause it's my business, God as my witness. Stop what I finished. Don't need no holder, taking control of this kind of moment. I'm not the local, completely focused. My mind is open. All that you got, skin to skin. Oh my God, don't you stop, boy. Something about you makes me feel like a dangerous woman. Something about you makes me wanna do things that I shouldn't. Something about nothing to prove and I'm very know what I'm doing. Moving, like introducing us to a new thing. I wanna save this for later. The taste of flavor, cause I'm a taker, cause I'm a giver. It's only nature, I live for danger. All that you got, skin to skin. Oh my God, don't you stop. Something about you makes me feel like a dangerous woman. Something about you makes me wanna do things that I shouldn't. Something about but you know how you think about it. Then I realize she's right there. I'm like, damn, this ain't fair. Wake up with your girlfriend, yeah, yeah, 'cause I'm bored. You can hit it in the morning, yeah, yeah, like it's yours. I know it ain't right, but I don't care. Yeah. Wake up with your girlfriend, yeah, yeah, 'cause I'm bored. This shit always happened to me. Why can't we just play for keeps? Practically on my knees, yeah, yeah. But I know I shouldn't think about it. You know what you're doing to me. You're singing my songs in the streets, yeah, yeah. Acting all innocent, please. When I know you are thinking about it. Then you realize she's right there. And you're at home like, damn, she can't compare. Wake up with your girlfriend, yeah, yeah, 'cause I'm bored. You can hit it in the morning, yeah, yeah, like it's yours. I know it ain't right, but I don't care. Wake up with your girlfriend, yeah, yeah, 'cause I'm bored. With your girlfriend. You can say I'm hating if you want to, but I only hate on it 'cause I want you. Say I'm tripping if you feel like, but you without me ain't right. You could call me crazy 'cause I want you and I never fucking met you. Say I'm tripping and it ain't right, but you without me ain't nice. Yo. Wake up with your girlfriend, yeah, yeah, 'cause I'm bored. You could hit it in the morning, yeah, yeah, like it's yours. I know it ain't right, but I don't care. Wake up with your girlfriend, yeah, yeah, 'cause I'm bored. With your girlfriend, with your girlfriend.
What we gotta do right here is go back. Taking the time.
Say, I'm thinking about her every second, every hour. Do my singing in the shower, picking petals off the flowers. Like, do she love me? Do she love me not? I ain't a player. I just
You give me that kind of something, want it all the time, need it every day. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm at 100. Never get enough, I can't stay away. If you want what I got it every day. You can get whatever you need from me. Stay by your side, I'll never leave you. And I ain't going nowhere 'cause you're a keeper. So don't you worry, baby, you got me. I got a bad boy, must admit it. You got my heart, don't know how you did it. And I don't care the shades of fame, but I wanna know the way I feel when you're next to me. I know the way, I know the way, baby, I know the way. Ooh, I know the way. Ooh, it's so crazy, you get my heart jumping when you put your lips on mine. Honey, it's ain't a question. 'Cause boy, I know just what you like. So if you need it, I got it every day. Be loving you free, you'll find it all in me. Stay by your side. Said I ain't going nowhere 'cause you're a keeper. Don't you worry, baby, you got me. I got a bad boy, must admit it. You got my heart, don't know how you did it. And I don't care the shades of babe, but I wanna know the way I feel when you're next to me. I know the way, I know the way, baby, I know the way. Ooh, I know the way, the way you love.
make you feel so fine, make you feel so fine. mine. I hope you hit me on my celly when I sneak in your mind. You a princess to the public, but a freak when it's time. Said you better be feeling lonely, so you sleeping in mine. Come watch a movie with me, American Beauty, or somebody that's groovy. Just come and move closer to me. I got some feelings for you, I'm not gonna get bored of, but baby, you an adventure, so let me come and explore you. Yeah.
always when I'm the company. Is it me? You love you my one. When all is said and done, you believe God is a woman. And I feel it up to midnight. Can't fight no one. And like it's all done, you believe God is a woman. God is a woman. Yeah, yeah. God is a woman. When all is said and done, you believe God is a woman. God is a woman. It lingers when we're done. You believe God is a woman.
I didn't ask for a free ride. I only asked you to show me a real good time. I never asked for the rainfall. At least I showed up. You showed me nothing at all. It's coming down on me. Harder like misery. It's coming down on me. I'm ready, rain on me. Drop, but at least I'm alive. Rain on me, rain, rain, rain on me, rain, rain. I'd rather be drop, but at least I'm alive. Rain on me, rain, rain, rain on me.
Living in a world where no one's innocent. Oh, but at least we try. Gotta live my truth, not keep it bottled in. So I don't lose my mind. Baby, yeah, I can feel it on my skin.
It's coming down on me.
Teardrops on my face.
Harder like misery.
Let it wash away my sins.
It's coming down on me.
Let it wash away. I'd rather be dry, but at least I'm alive. Rain on me, rain, rain, rain on me, rain, rain. I'd rather be dry, but at least I'm alive. Rain on me, rain, rain,
Rain
on me.
hands up to the sky. I'll be your galaxy. I'm about to fly. Rain on me, tsunami. Hands up to the sky. I'll be your galaxy. I'm about to fly. Rain on me. Rain on me.
I hear the thunder coming down.
said, girl, you need a hot boy. She said, you need to stop f***ing with them thighs, boy. I said, you need a real nigga. She said, yes, Lord. And what you need your ex for? I'm triple X, Lord. Okay, Ariana, my little mama. Goodbye to the good girl. My ex tripping is no biggie. I Tupac took her. I'm laid up with my new thing. She lil' head on my new chain. Then the mood changed. My name changed from Lil Wayne to Ooh Wayne. Oh, Lord. She grinding on this grind, oh Lord. I'm trying, I'm gonna need that Coast Guard. And when it comes to that nigga, I give her amnesia. She just looking for love. She said she's single and I'm her feature. Oh my God.
But it's in my love, your baby.
Moolah, baby.
But it's in my love,
She's just looking for love. She's just looking for love. She's just looking for love. Yeah. She's just looking for love. Yeah. She's just looking for love. I'ma give her that love.
He'll give her that love.
She's just looking for love.
But I'm looking for love, baby.
I'ma give her that love. I'ma give her that. I'ma give her that.
Till as old as time, true as it can be. Barely even friends, that somebody bends unexpectedly.
Just a little change, small to say the least. Both a little scared, neither one prepared. Beauty and the Beast, ever just the same, ever a surprise. Ever as before, and ever just as sure.
up and the whole room spins. You take my cares away. I get so overcomplicate. People tell me to medicate. Feel my blood running, swear the sky's falling. I don't know this shit's fabricated. Time goes by and I can't control my mind. Don't know what else to try, but you tell me every time. Just keep breathing and breathing and breathing and breathing. No, I gotta keep on breathing. Just keep breathing and breathing and breathing and breathing. No, I gotta keep on breathing. Sometimes it's hard to find my way up into the clouds. Tuning out, they can be so loud. You remind me of a time when things weren't so complicated. All I need is to see your face. Feel my blood running, swear the sky's falling. I don't know if this shit's fabricated. Time goes by and I can't control my mind. Don't know what else to try, but you tell me every time. Just keep breathing and breathing and breathing and breathing. And now I gotta keep on breathing. Just keep breathing and breathing and breathing and breathing. And now I gotta keep on breathing. Just keep breathing and breathing and breathing and breathing. Now I gotta keep on breathing. Just keep breathing and breathing and breathing and breathing. Now I gotta keep on breathing. I'm a motherfucking train wreck. I don't wanna be too much, but I don't wanna miss your touch. You don't seem to give a fuck. I don't wanna keep you waiting, but I do just what I have to do. And I might not be the one for you, but you ain't about to have no boo. Cause I know we be so complicated, but we be so smitten, it's crazy. I can't have what I want, but neither can you. You ain't my boyfriend, I ain't your girlfriend, but you don't want me to say nobody else, and I don't want you to say nobody. But you ain't my boyfriend, I ain't your girlfriend, but you don't want me to touch nobody else. Baby, we ain't gonna tell nobody.
Even though you ain't mine, I promise the way we fight make me honestly feel like we just in love. 'Cause baby, when push comes to shove, damn baby, I'm a train wreck too. I lose my mind when it comes to you. I take time with the ones I choose, and I don't wanna smile if it ain't from you, yeah. 'Cause I know we be so complicated, loving you sometimes drive me crazy. 'Cause I can't have what I want, and neither can you.
You ain't my boyfriend, and I ain't your girlfriend, but you don't want me to say nobody else, and I don't want you to say nobody. But you ain't my boyfriend, I ain't your girlfriend, but you don't want me to touch nobody else. Baby, we ain't gonna tell nobody.
I wanna kiss you, don't wanna miss you, but I can't be with you, 'cause I got issues. Yeah, on the surface, seem like it's easy. Careful with words, but it's still hard to read me. stress high when the trust low. Bad vibes with the fun go. Try to open up and love more. Try to open up and love more.
You are my boyfriend.
And you are my girlfriend. I probably wouldn't see nobody else, but I can guarantee that by myself.
You ain't my boyfriend. I ain't your girlfriend. But you don't want me to see nobody else. And I don't want you to see nobody. But you ain't my boyfriend. I ain't your girlfriend. But you don't want me to touch nobody else. Anyway, tell nobody. You ain't my boyfriend. I ain't your girlfriend. But you don't want me to see nobody else. And I don't want you to see nobody. But you ain't my boyfriend. I ain't your girlfriend. But you don't want me to touch nobody else. Anyway, tell nobody. That's just for fun. I'm the one to stick around. One strike and you're out, baby. Don't care if I sound crazy, but you never let me down. No, no, that's why when the sun's up, I'm staying. Still laying in your bed singing. Ooh, 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 ooh. Got all this time on our hands. Might as well cancel our plans. Yeah. I could stay here for a lifetime. So lock the door and throw out the key. Can't fight this no more. It's just you and me, and there's nothing I can do. I'm stuck with you, stuck with you, stuck with you. So go ahead and drive me insane, baby. Run your mouth. I still wouldn't change being stuck with you, stuck with you, stuck with you. I'm stuck with you, stuck with you, stuck with you, baby.
There's nowhere we need to be. No, no, no. I'ma get to know you better. Kinda hope we're here forever. There's nobody on these streets. If you told me that the world's ending, ain't no other way that I can spend it. Oh, 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 oh. Got all this time in my hands. Might as well cancel our plans. I can stay here forever. So lock the door and throw out the key. Can't fight this no more. It's just you and me, and there's nothing I can do. I'm stuck with you, stuck with you, stuck with you. So go ahead and drive me insane, baby. Run your mouth. I still wouldn't trade being stuck with you, stuck with you, stuck with you. I'm stuck with you, stuck with you, stuck with you. Whoa, baby, come take all my time.
Go on, make me lose my mind.
We got all that we need here tonight.
Lock the door and throw out the key. Can't fight this no more. It's just you and me, and there's nothing I'd
rather do.
I'm stuck with you, stuck with you, stuck with you.
So
go ahead and drive me insane, baby. Run your mouth. I still wouldn't change all this loving you, hating you, wanting you. I'm stuck with you, stuck with you, stuck with you. Stuck with you, stuck with you, stuck with you.
got the top spot title. Spent the hour in the bathroom, walked out looking like a model. God, doing what you do, got me right there with Apollo on the moon. Who needs genies in a bottle, girl, if they already got you?
Oh, you made me feel so lucky. Finally, the stars align. Never has it been so easy to be alive and to give you this heart of mine. You know what I mean? I know what you like. Put it all together, baby. We gon' be alright. How can this be wrong when it feels so right? I really love you. I really love you. And I'll never let you go. You should know I'm never gonna change. I'm always gonna stay. You cover me right there, right there, right there, right there. 'Cause you listen and you care. It's so different, no one compares. And if you never change, I'm gonna stay right there. I'll always be right there. You got it, you got it, you got it, baby. I get butterflies just thinking about you, boy. You're on my mind. Sometimes I catch myself daydreaming, lost in your eyes, and I lose all track of time. You know what I mean? I know what you like. Put it all together, baby. We gon' be alright. How could this be wrong when it feels so right? I really need you. I really love you. And I'll never let you go. You should know I'm never gonna change. I'm always gonna stay. You cover me right there, right there, right there, right there. 'Cause you listen when you care. It's so different, no one compares. And if you never change, I'm gonna stay right there.
Okay, what?
Always be
Now if it all fell through, would you catch me before the pavement? If my Benz turned back to public transportation, would you still be at home for me with the candles waiting? And get my mind back adjacent to the place of a young visionary. A player too, you know I had some girls missionary. My black book of numbers thicker than a dictionary and Bible. I got it recycled. I love and I like you. 5-course meals, even though you don't mind a drive-through. That's why I got you.
never let you go.
I got you.
You should know I'm never gonna change. I'm never gonna change. I'm always gonna stay. I'm always gonna stay. Right there, right there, right there. 'Cause you listen and you care. It's so different, no one compares. And if you never
B.I.G. Shine
I'm gonna
Down.
stay right there.
Period.
I'll always be right there.
could change the world overnight. There'd be no such thing as goodbye. You'll be standing right where you were.
Almost is never enough. It's never enough.
We were close to being in love.
If I would have known that you
wanted me the way I wanted you,
then maybe we wouldn't be 2 worlds apart. But right here in each other's arms, and we almost knew what love was. But almost is
Axis eliminated. Allies win.
Sprengbereich verteidigen!
Up the tour bus, nobody knows us. Get in the car like skip. Staying up all night, order me pad thai. Then we gon' sleep till noon. Me with no makeup, you in the bathtub, bubbles and bubbly. Ooh, it's the pleasure. Feel like we never like this regular. Quick, 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 post. Drip, drip, dripped, gold. Quick, 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 let's go. Kiss me and take off your clothes. Imagine a world like that. Imagine a world like that. We go like up till I'm sleep on your chest. Love how my face fits so good in your neck. Why can't you imagine a world like that? Imagine a world. So I know it's true. Baby directed, they're in the credits like the movies do. Quick, 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 and post. Drip, drip, dripped, and gold. Quick, 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 let's go. Kiss me and take off your clothes. Imagine a world like that. Imagine a world like that. We go like up till I'm sleep on your chest. Love how my face fits so good in your neck. Why can't you
Allies eliminated. Axis win.
Can you imagine it? Can you imagine it?
Move in!
It's like you got superpowers. Turn my minutes into hours. You got more than 20/20, babe. Made a glass the way you see through me. You know me better than I do. Can't seem to keep nothing from you. How you touch my soul from the outside. Permeate my ego and my pride. I wanna love me the way that you love me. Oh, for all of my pretty and all of my ugly too. I love to see me from your point of view. I wanna trust me the way that you trust me. Ooh, 'cause nobody ever loved me like you do. I love to see me from your point of view. I'm getting used to receiving, still getting good at not leaving. I'm in love with you, even though I'm scared. Learning to be grateful for myself. You love my lips 'cause they say that things we've always been afraid of. I can feel it starting to subside. Learning to believe in what is mine. I wanna love you the way that you love me. Ooh,
trust me, the way that you trust me, Ooh, 'cause nobody ever loved me like you do. I'd love to see me from your point of view. I couldn't believe it, see it for myself. I'll be impatient, but now I'm only falling, frozen, slowly falling. Got me right, I won't keep you waiting. My baggage waiting, safety. And if my eyes deceive me, won't let them stray too far away. I wanna love me the way that you love me. Ooh, for all of my pretty and all of my ugly too. I'd like to see me from your point of view. I wanna trust me, the way that you trust me, baby. 'Cause nobody ever loved me like you do. I'd love to see me from your point of view. Yeah.
Allies eliminated. Axis win.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome.
Move in!
Let me show you how we do stuff around.
Ready to be an e-commerce pioneer? Our baked-in premium plugins give you the...
I'm a motherfucking train wreck. I don't wanna be too much, but I don't wanna miss your touch. You don't seem to give a fuck. I don't wanna keep you waiting, but I do just what I have to do. And I might not be the one for you, but you ain't about to have no boo. Cause I know we be so complicated, but we be so smitten, it's crazy. I can't have what I want, but neither can you. You ain't my boyfriend, boyfriend. I ain't your girlfriend, girlfriend. But you don't want me to say nobody else, and I don't want you to say nobody. But you ain't my boyfriend, boyfriend. I ain't your girlfriend, girlfriend. But you don't want me to touch nobody else, anywhere I tell nobody.
Even though you ain't mine, I promise the way we fight make me honestly feel like we just in love. Baby, when push comes to shove, damn baby, I'm a train wreck too. I lose my mind when it comes to you. I take time with the ones I choose, and I don't wanna smile if it ain't from you, yeah. 'Cause I know we be so complicated. Loving you sometimes drive me crazy, 'cause I can't have what I want, and neither can you.
You ain't my boyfriend, boyfriend. And I ain't your girlfriend, girlfriend. But you don't want me to say nobody else, and I don't want you to say nobody. But you ain't my boyfriend, boyfriend. I ain't your girlfriend, girlfriend. But you don't want me to touch nobody else, anywhere I tell nobody.
I wanna kiss you, don't wanna miss you, but I can't be with you, 'cause I got issues. Yeah, on the surface, seem like it's easy. Careful with words, but it's still hard to read me. Stress high when the trust low. Bad vibes with the fun go. Try to open up and love more. Try to open up and love more.
You are my boyfriend,
and you are my girlfriend. I probably wouldn't see nobody else, but I can guarantee that by myself.
you ain't my boyfriend, boyfriend. I ain't your girlfriend, girlfriend. But you don't want me to say nobody else, and I don't want you to say nobody. But you ain't my boyfriend, boyfriend. I ain't your girlfriend, girlfriend. But you don't want me to touch nobody else, anywhere I tell nobody. You ain't my boyfriend, boyfriend. I ain't your girlfriend, girlfriend. But you don't want me to say nobody else, and I don't want you to say nobody. But you ain't my boyfriend, boyfriend. I ain't your girlfriend, girlfriend. But you don't want me to touch nobody else, anywhere I tell nobody. Thought I'd end up with Sean, but it wasn't a match. Wrote some songs about Ricky, now I listen and laugh. Even almost got married, and for freedom so thankful. Wish I could say thank you to Malcolm, 'cause he was an angel. One taught me love, one taught me patience, and one taught me pain. Now I'm so amazing, said love and I've loved. That's not what I see. Look what I got. Look what you taught me. Yeah. Thank you. Next, thank you. Next, thank you. So fucking This shit grew from the drama. Only wanna do it once real bad. Go make that shit last. God forbid something happens. At least this song is a smash. I got so much love, got so much patience. Learned from the pain, turned out amazing. Blazing overload, but that's not what I see. Look what I found. Ain't no need for searching. Give all that I say. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so fucking grateful for my ex. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So thank you next. I'm so fucking grateful for my ex. Thank you next. Thank you next. Thank you next. Yeah. Thank you next. Thank you next. Thank you next. You might think I'm crazy, the way I've been craving. If I put it quite plainly, just give me them babies. So what you doing tonight? Better stay doing your right. Watching movies, but we ain't seen a thing tonight. I don't wanna keep you up, but you mean, can you keep it up? Cause then I'll have to keep you up. So maybe I'ma keep you up. I've been drinking coffee, and I've been eating healthy. No one keeps squeaky, yeah. Saving all my energy. Can you stay up all night? Fuck me till the daylight. 30 for 35. Can you stay up all night? Fuck me till the daylight. 30 for 35. You drink it just like water. You say it tastes like candy. So what you doing tonight? Better stay doing you right. Watching movies, but we ain't seen a thing tonight. I don't wanna keep you up, but you mean, can you keep it up? Cause then I'll have to keep you up. So maybe I'ma keep you up. I've been drinking coffee, and I've been eating healthy. No one keeps squeaky, yeah. Saving up my energy. Can you stay up all night? Fuck me till the daylight. 30 for 35. Can you stay up all night? Fuck me till the daylight. 30 for 35. Baby, you might need a seatbelt when I'm riding. I'ma leave it open like a door, come inside it. Even though I'm wifey, you can hit it like a side chick. Don't need no side dick, no. Got the neighbors and an earthquake. 12.5 when I make a best shake. Put it down heavy, even though it's lightweight. Yeah, we started at midnight. Go till the sunrise. Done at the same time. But I was counting the time when we got it for life. I know all your favorite spots. We could take it from the top. Just such a dream come true, true. Make a bitch wanna hit snooze. Ooh. Can you stay up all night? Fuck me till the daylight. 30 for 35. 30 for 35. Can you stay up all night? Fuck me till the daylight. 30 for 35. Means I wanna see. I should be a savage. Who would've thought it turned me to a savage? Rather be tied up with calls and not strings. Write my own checks like I write what I sing. My wrist, stop watching. My neck is flossing. Make big deposits. My gloss is popping. You like my hair? Gee, thanks. Just
started.